Oh, my mask is backwards. Here we go.
Welcome to the Sunday Sip, everybody, where it is Sunday.
And we sip.
I go by the name of Terry.
Sorry. There we go.
Just never ready. It wouldn't be
I was
Addy if
totally
she actually
ready.
came. She sat down.
I'm
and
on
she
a different
was firing
device.
on all cylinders.
I'm on a different device. So
What's up, everybody?
Shout
You see, you already
Laissez le bon temps rouler.
say it again.
Laissez. You repeat after me, darling.
Oh, I get in the class now.
Yes.
Laissez
Le bon temps
le bon temps
rouler.
rouler.
Let
AKA let the good times
let
roll.
the
What's
good
good,
times
everybody?
roll.
Welcome to the Sunday Sip.
We just said all that.
Yeah, but you didn't say your part.
I did say it.
Oh, okay. Well, we here, man.
I'm Addy. He's Terry.
It's already going to be one of those Sundays, I can tell.
Welcome to... When is Mardi Gras?
Tuesday? Fat Tuesday's Tuesday, yeah.
Okay,
Fat
so yeah.
Tuesday is Tuesday.
Welcome to Mardi Gras edition of the Sunday Sip.
So that just means we going to get turned up in here.
But
tonight.
the drink is not a hurricane.
No, not a hurricane.
And it's not the grenade.
It's not the grenade.
So
It's King's Cup.
King's
Some a little bit different. Some a little different. So
we should have got some king cake.
today's
My brain just was like,
today's cocktail, of course, is the King's Cup. It's going to be a bourbon cocktail. You'll be able to find the recipe on the Facebook. I forgot to post on IG today. I did.
Oh, shame
and
on
in
you.
the YouTube community tab. And I got to take these off because I can't see.
I don't know why you put them all the way on.
But what's good, everybody? Do your homework, Addy.
Hi, everybody. Welcome. If you are new here, make sure that you have hit that subscribe button because why not? If you have not already done so, make sure you have told a friend and get them to come join you while we are here at the party. Make sure you have hit that thumbs up button. That is what we call the doorbell. Ring the doorbell as you come into the party. Don't be sneaking in the back way. Also, if you are watching from vacation or if you are on a ship or you are crew, we send you out our big shouts of love because we appreciated you being tuning in. Did I miss it? Oh, Q colon or a question in the comments if you have a question because this is a Q&A.
That part, man. What's good?
I did all the homework.
I
remembered all the things. And we are starting something new. You may have been notified that we are doing a goal, a super chat goal.
We are?
Yes. And it is live. If we get 10 super chats within the next hour, we shall do shots of what? I don't know because you got a plethora of things back there.
Like hyped up today.
I mean, I had to wake up. I was tired.
Yeah.
I was chilling in the hammock in the backyard for like an hour.
All right, man, let's go ahead and start. We normally start off the show just by, saying what's up to everybody. Just,
Yes.
taking the
Ooh, that's
time
big.
on their Sunday to come through and see what's going on. Shout out to Robert.
Ooh,
What's
I
going
see all
on?
the thumbs up happening. That makes
Welcome.
me happy.
Shout out to our man, Corey. Corey, thanks for becoming a new member over on our Facebook page. I saw you earlier this week. Appreciate that. Shout out to the big man, DT Cruiser, always up in here. I don't think DT has missed a Sunday in 3 years. I just don't think. DT.
Setting it off.
DT coming in strong. Appreciate that, man.
With the word shot.
Shots. Oh, I know how you feel. But we're going to drop some dollars for the brother
you,
DT.
DT.
Appreciate that, DT. All right. Let's see. Y'all. Who else we got sound up in here? Oh, the beautiful, lovely Miss Nadine in the house.
Oh, my boo-boo.
What's going on? We got Mia. She's checking in. What's going on? Good to see you. Donaldson's in the house.
Did she say she was in Cartagena?
Wait a minute. Did she? Where you saw that at?
Right there.
Oh, whoa. Mia is in Cartagena in Colombia right now. And you talking to us?
Wow.
Yo, man, I got to give some love, man.
I mean,
Mia.
Go. Okay, thank you.
I
now go have
still
fun.
think we got to go back for like a
Absolutely.
weekend, like non-cruise, because there was so much
So
to get into.
So
much to investigate in Cartagena.
And it's so pretty there.
Yeah, got to go back. Definitely got to go back.
Gotta go back. Having fun in Cartagena.
Shay, what's good to J Wash 4 in the house? What's going on, J Wash? We got Edward Mallard in the house. Carla,
Thank you. Y'all really want us to do shots like off the bat.
Yeah, you should have made it. You should go in for the win.
And oh gosh, thank y'all so much.
Edward said he's got information on 4 new Norwegian ships. What's up, Dale?
Thank you, Dale.
Appreciate that.
Y'all really, that was
Also,
y'all 3 down, 7 to go.
Sending some love to Christy Baker. She just became a member. Glad to have you.
Thank you, Christy.
Or at least she re-upped.
She re-upped.
Davia's in the house. What's going on? Says, hope everyone is having a great weekend. Tina Cole, thank you for your super chat.
Y'all trying to have us get messed up. I don't appreciate this bombardment.
It's going to be all you. You're going to have to take 10 shots.
We didn't say 10.
You're going to have to take a shot for everybody that gives a...
I'll be on the floor. Oh, my God.
Tina Cole, what's going on? We got Dad Life with V. I got to give him a shout out. He actually went on YouTube and he made the cocktail from last week. Shout out to you. He says, do we get a tutorial on how to make the blackberry syrup also? I could do that. I mean, it's really simple. Take a cup of blackberries and then you take a cup of sugar, you take a cup of water, let it simmer, then strain it in there. But I'll hook you up. I'll make sure you're good. Shout out to Dad Life with V. We got King Tolliver in the house. Always good to see Gina checking in.
We love you too,
Dawn,
Davia.
what's going on, beautiful Dawn? She's got all the glasses. She's ready to sip with us today. Shout out to Crystal B. Brother Valencio saying, good evening, my fellow sippers and cuz family. NYC in the house, thumping and shaking to that beat. Okay, he feeling good already.
Okay, you need to drop like just a massive dollar for all the people that have dropped.
Massive dollar? Wasn't there like a set dollar amount for the
no? It's
the Sunday. That's the chat. I don't know.
It's just 10. We're already at 6 and we just got started.
All right, got to make it worth my while, though. Them shots ain't cheap.
Thank you.
Shout out to Sydney in the house. Glad to hear you hit that doorbell. Big Key in the house. What's going on? Carla G. While we're saying hello to everybody. So today, what are we going to talk about? A little of this, a little of that. We'll go over some things that has been going on out there in those cruise streets. And I want to talk about saving money. I was inspired. I saw a couple of videos that the fam put up on their channel about budgeting and doing too much trying to book a cruise. So I want to kind of hit on that a little bit today.
Thank you, guys.
Shout out to Krista Collins in the house.
Y'all just want to see us do shots.
Toilet in the house. Deja's in the house. We got, let's see, Addy. You got LK.
Thank you.
Brian Martin was good. All right, so don't forget, Q : if you have a question of any sort.
I saw some up in there.
And Q in there. Anna Q. Speaking of Q, Anna Q. What's good? Happy Sunday to the Sipmeisters. Q Creations in the house. Another Q. I really did time that. Saying happy Sunday, sippity doodah, everybody. I don't know where that came from.
That's a t-shirt.
Sippity doodah, sippity a.
Sippity doodah.
Shout out to Sensational in the house. Okay, say that one so I don't mess it up.
Oh, I don't know.
Only Nikki.
Only Nikki.
No, don't
hate
mad at me. I didn't get it
don't
right.
hate us if we ain't say it right. Thank you.
Tanya Q coming from H-Town. What's good?
Sydney said, drink her down.
Gina says, let's go Mardi Gras season. I want some barbecue shrimp, best dish in NOLA. Ooh, that sounds so good.
Oh, that does sound good. I don't know if it's the best dish. We could fight.
Really
I mean, growing up down there, but barbecue shrimp is good. Oh, especially with some grits.
Oh, yeah.
What would you say your favorite dish is from living down there?
Ooh, a good...
Just good
seafood boil.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with a seafood boil.
Can't go wrong with that.
Can't go wrong with a seafood boil.
Or crab.
Yeah, or crab.
Or shrimp
boil.
and grits.
Or the barbecue shrimp.
Yeah.
I have a soft spot in my heart for red beans and rice.
And we ain't got nothing cooking in the kitchen.
We
talking about all this food.
It's like,
what's
no,
up,
we don't.
Shout out to Damien and Quanda in the house. Family What's good?
Hi, y'all.
Shout out to Cynthia in the house as well. All right, so let's see what's going on. Lots of people still saying hello. We're going to see what's going on in these cruise streets. Let's see. What happened this week to talk about? Huh?
No, ignore me.
Shout out to Aaron S.
Goodness, thank you.
You ain't hit your number yet for your shot?
We just did it. We literally just hit 10.
I ain't made today's show.
We didn't even get there. See, if that's all I needed to do to get y'all.
What are we sipping on?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm going to say y'all got...
What should we take a shot of?
Shots of what, y'all?
Shots of what, guys? What do you want us to take a shot of? Since you came in like
hot.
First 30 seconds and hit this 10 out of 10 goal for the day. So y'all hit us up in the comments below. Let us know what you want us to take a shot of.
Onye Nike. Okay, that's what she said.
What'd she say?
Onye Nike.
Onye Nike.
That is a beautiful...
Onye Nike.
Beautiful name.
It is, actually. Yo, shout out.
Oh, Lord. Y'all killing me.
King Tolliver said, LOL, the King's Cup.
Oui, oui, Madame Addy.
Yeah, JOA, what's good? Lots of
everybody's saying tequila.
Dale says, hey, family, have no fear. I'm here. Other peeps, make sure to hit that doorbell. Show my family some love. We appreciate it.
Doorbell in the
Christina Canteras in the house. You are good. What's going on?
Can't wait to meet you in Jamaica.
Yeah, man. All right, here we go. First question. Big Key coming in says, do you like grand suites on Carnival?
Yes. We've only done it once.
Yeah, that's true.
But we would love to do it again. The suites are beautiful, and yes.
Yeah. What do you like about the suites on Carnival?
The larger balcony.
But that was an older ship.
It was an older ship.
I would really enjoy seeing what a grand suite is like on the Excel class, maybe, or like on Horizon. What ship was that we did the?
It was the Triumph, which is no more.
Oh yeah.
It is now the Radiance. But
boy, we felt like we was big.
We was big balling.
We was like, oh, we got a.
That was what?
That was a minute.
5 years ago.
No, it wasn't. It was longer than 5 years ago.
It was for our 20th.
No.
Yes, it was, because that's when we went to Chichen Itza.
That was way longer than 5 years ago.
It was when we went to Chichen Itza.
Okay. Trying to tell.
Because we felt like we was big ballers, and we did a suite for our 20th anniversary.
That was longer than you said. 20th. You do realize what anniversary we just celebrated? You feel it?
Oh, 29. So no. So it was 9 years ago.
You all right?
Yes, I'm fine. Stop it.
This is the second week in a row, man.
9 years ago. My bad.
Marlo Shepherd, what's going on? All right, let's get to it.
Mathing is hard.
All right, Q Creation says, New Orleans Mardi Gras, Mobile, Alabama Mardi Gras. Never been to a Mardi Gras parade or event. Hold on, cuz. Wait a minute. There is no way you live in the Gump and you ain't been down the way to go to Mardi Gras. We about to talk. But let me get this shot because I don't want nobody to get mad.
Right. They said tequila, Uncle Nearest, Casa Azul, tequila, Uncle Nearest, smoked rum, Uncle Nearest, Uncle Nearest, Uncle Nearest. So you could do Uncle Nearest and I could do the tequila.
Okay.
Anyway, I personally think the Mardi Gras in New Orleans, of course, is much better. People in Mobile are going to say that Mobile does it better, but I personally, growing up in Louisiana, New Orleans is hands down the winner for me. But also when we lived in Biloxi throws it down for Mardi Gras. That was the first time we ever experienced like school closure for Mardi Gras. Like it was, and same like St. Patrick's Day in Savannah is a school closure. You get the day off for school for St. Patrick's Day. So just like that, they also do the school closure for Mardi Gras in Mississippi, which they threw down to the point where we had to like, you didn't want to go outside because it was that crazy. Did you? Yeah, you remember that? And he always had to work because the radio station was always in the parade. So so he was always, I used to tell him to just bring me some beads home because I wasn't trying to go out there. And down in Mississippi, they're the true flashers. You only get beads if you flash.
Yeah. I still have to give it to New Orleans. New Orleans is like a complete different experience. It's like going to Carnival in like Trinidad, but on steroids. So
you ain't give me no salt.
Either way it goes, you're gonna have to go and try one of these Mardi Gras out. Q, definitely got to do that. What you doing now?
You ain't give me no salt.
You don't need no salt.
I do need salt.
You don't need no salt.
You ain't got no salt?
You holding up the show. Talk about some salt.
No, I'm not. I was just going to grab it while you...
Go and get salt, man. Patricia Wynn, what's going on all the way in from the Shy? What part of the Shy are you in? I don't know. Let me see. Want to know, here you go. What's going on? Fresh off the horizon yesterday. You feel relaxed? You ready to get back at it, or you ready to get back out there on the water again?
There we go. Sorry. I got stuck.
Miracle Man, what's going on, fam? Carla, what's going on? Saying let's get that shot in early. All right, lots of hellos, and happy Sunday sippers. Well, while we're still doing that, Anna Q says Ramadan has started. That is absolutely correct.
True. That is very true.
All right. Elaine is Tuesday. What's going on? Welcome to the Sunday Sip. I'm going to go ahead and say this early. If this is your first time here and you came to us because you are looking for cruise content, cruise conversation, like some of the traditional channels, you will get some of that, but then you're going to get a little of this as well. That's just how the Sunday Sip goes if you've seen some in the past. But I do promise we do talk about cruising.
We do talk about
on this channel, and we will get into it. Let's talk about Antiga, one of your favorite spots.
Love it.
Antiga is saying they ready to come at everybody. They've got a brand new cruise terminal in the works.
Oh, good.
Saying that they're going to elevate the island to offering a more welcoming experience to the Lesser Antilles.
Good.
They're saying it's going to be very, very technologically advanced. They're doing a collaboration between the Antigua Cruise Port and Global Ports Holding. That's behind building the world's largest cruise port operations.
Wow.
On February 10th, they did the ceremonial side turning ceremony.
So they went out there with the shovels?
Yeah, basically. But they're saying this is going to be a multi-million-dollar investment. It's going to be a very tech-savvy cruise terminal, and they hope to become the best cruise port in the Caribbean.
I'm curious.
Nothing else from that.
How do you make a cruise port tech savvy? like how? Because it's not like ships are leaving from there.
Well, maybe they're going to do something more like Taino Bay. I mean, with Wi-Fi and different things that,
okay.
Yeah. I guess. I don't know.
It kind of needs it. It does need a refurb, but I'm happy for Antigua. Little bitty country.
Yeah, doing that thing.
Okay, you ready?
What are we? Are we ready to do the shot?
Uh-huh.
All right. So,
I got my salt.
Since Addy, did a challenge to you all.
I mean, I should have made it higher.
Dropping 10 super chats. That's just an intro, because yes, if that's gonna work, then we're gonna definitely take it higher.
I should have did it higher.
Thank you guys.
Thank y'all. Y'all give me 10 more, we'll do another. Cheers.
So
I gotta. Salt.
that part. All right.
Oh, which one was that? Was that?
Kiana, what's going on? Miss WW in the house was up with you as well.
Was that the
Let's see. Carlene says, great questions, Dad Life. I love a good blackberry bourbon cocktail.
Oh, I know. You're talking about the sailor drink on Virgin.
Let's see. We got Together We Travel. Okay, we got any questions? Did y'all just come to see us drink today?
I saw some in there.
Shout out to Julie B. She says her and her husband are cruising on the Utopia of the Seas in May.
Oh, you will have a blast. We had so much fun on Utopia.
Utopia was it was interesting.
We kept trying to compare it to Icon, but then we had to remember it's Oasis class, not Icon class. But once you get past that, it's a great ship. We had a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of fun. Definitely do the train. Mm-hmm. Go have dinner at the Railway Express or whatever they call it. Lots of fun. You forget you're on a ship.
Yeah, that part.
What are you doing?
I'm looking for something.
It's like you got screens popping up. It's like the Minority Report.
Shout out to Dale. Family says y'all's counter is off a tad. We should be at 8 or 9. Terry, tap it on its side. Oh,
just
yeah.
Oh, we dove hit it, and thank you, Miss Linda.
Thank you very much.
Oh Lord, forward, challenge accepted. Part 2.
Part 2. We're gonna start at $5 and above. $5 and above.
He did.
On the super chats, yeah.
They did it. That's where.
Oh Lord, look at DT coming in.
That's where he said
5 and above. 10 people will make it happen.
Thank you guys.
Sometime during the sip. Promise you. That's how it happened. Mia says, yes, hubby and I had a ball in Cartagena. Definitely will be back.
Oh, it was so beautiful.
Kiana says, happy Mardi Gras from the mask. Yeah, come on. You know, when we do the come on, man. Let's see. Let's see.
Miss Blackberry, that was them answering.
Oh, everybody's saying what we should drink. Okay. Yeah. Now, are you guys taking shots with us? That's what I want to know. Corey says that Uncle Near's single barrel in the back looks good. Brother, it tastes good too, man.
That's on him.
Yeah.
Thank you, Aaron.
DT says the Carnival Excel class suites look awesome.
They do.
Yeah, I gotta do one of them though.
Is this a challenge for us to get back on Carnival?
I think it's time to go home.
Yeah.
I think it's time to go home.
The last Carnival cruise we went on was Celebration. Oh my God, y'all!
It's been a minute since
round 2. Since
we've been home.
Yeah, we need to get back out on these Carnival streets.
Yeah, see what it is. See what it is.
Yeah. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh man, they dropped. Yeah, they really want us to start taking shots. Okay,
Angela, thank you. And it hasn't popped up yet, but Vince yours. Thank you.
Okay.
There you go. She said, "Remember, lick, suck, swallow." I don't remember those.
You are
steps.
about to be banned from our own line.
Look,
I see it, but you ain't have to say it yet.
That is not the part of tequila yoga that we learned.
I'm trying to get into some cruising because we got people that are coming to us for the first time. They don't know us from Jack Splat, and they want to see some cruise talk. So I'm trying to get to the cruise talk.
Then get to the cruise talk.
Okay. Let me get to the cruise talk. Today we're going to talk about the best time to book a cruise for the cheapest price.
Okay.
And this is kind of spearheading off of seeing some videos over on our brother and sister's channel, Life With Us, when they were talking about, basically, are you going broke for a cruise? And we all had this conversation prior to that, and we've got some stuff coming out as well. But, we get out here on these seas all the time. People that are joining us right now, that are watching us, that watch our videos and watch everybody else's videos, always see these content creators out on these beautiful ships, going to these amazing ports, and it seems like they're doing it all the time. But we often forget that our lives are not like everybody else's lives.
Sure.
Some people haven't taken a cruise in years, and they watch and live vicariously through us. Some people would love to be able to take multiple cruises a year, but they cannot for various reasons. Some people only save up one time for that one trip for their family. Yeah. And I think sometimes people forget that because you want to get out here and you want to show the newest cruise ships and the biggest things and all that. And that's just not how everybody's life is. So
that used to be us.
That definitely was us.
We would save up for that one family vacation.
And I remember, like, when we first started doing the SIP, a lot of the comments would be, people basically saying, I haven't been on a cruise in 10, 15 plus years. And, just being able to relive the spot that I've been through, watching your videos and everything, just kind of puts a pause on things and starts bringing everything back into perspective.
Absolutely.
We don't expect you guys watching to be out here doing 6, 7, 12 cruises a year like we do.
Absolutely not.
And
we just want you to have the best time.
We applaud you for doing that. But given the way the world is and economics and stuff right now, I feel it's my duty to kind of try and get people to pick the most
best bang for your buck.
Yeah.
What's best for your family may not be best for somebody else's family.
That part. So welcome again to the Sunday Sip. Let's talk best time to book a cruise. To find the cheapest price. I would love to hear your thoughts and your comments down below. We can all share this information and hopefully come out of here a little bit better off. So some of the best times to book a cruise for the cheapest price. We literally just pretty much came out of it. All right, we're in the final stretch for it. Wave season. You want to tell them a little bit about what the whole wave season is about and why they've been getting so many different emails and offers and stuff all the time?
Okay, so wave season is pretty much the cruise version of Black Friday. It is between January through March, and some cruise lines extended through April, to where that is where they think that everybody is preparing for their next year and planning out all their bookings for cruises because you want to be able to pay on those cruises. So they make all these fabulous offers of like $25 deposits or $99 deposits or free drinks for this or free drinks for that. That all happens in wave season, and that is between January through March. And just about every cruise line is going to have some kind of wave season deal or promotion going on.
Yeah, so that's actually a really good time to go and find a good cruise on the itinerary that you've been looking for, on the ship that you've been looking for, at the time that you've been looking for. But another good way to find cruise deals is those last minute deals. Now, some cruise lines, depending on the sailing, about 60 to 90%, once they notice that they haven't completely filled up that particular sailing, will start dropping the prices on some cabins. So even if you're already booked on a cruise and you notice, like, I paid like $2,000 for this room, but now it's like at $1,500, but that's probably what's happening. They're trying to get more people on the ship to fill that out. So when cruise lines start dropping prices to fill empty cabins, is definitely a good time for you to book a cruise as well. I would think that's
absolutely
a good little bit. There is also something called shoulder season. It's kind of like the off-peak months. Mm-hmm. So when you're looking, let's say you want to take a trip to the Caribbean next year, and you're trying to find a good price. It's kind of like how you do like airplanes, I guess.
Yeah.
Between September and early December, cruise lines start having off-peak sales. So if you're trying to go to the Caribbean, or if you're trying to go out to Alaska, those are going to be the key times where you need to be, set an alert or a reminder to start looking at those prices, because you're probably going to find some really good deals for that. And as always, anytime that you book 12 to 18 months out from the particular sailing that you're wanting to go on, is going to be the best time to secure the low fares before demand increases. So I know that was one of the reasons why we started putting out our cruises ahead of time, just, to give people heads up, this is what we're doing. 2, for you to kind of figure out how you're going to do it financially and how you're going to pay for it.
and you get
to
the
make
best
sure
deals.
You got the best deal and the best time. So,
Quick side note for shoulder season. Remember that booking during or booking for a cruise during the shoulder season means that you are booking in the off season or the off peak months. So the weather could be worse. It could be like during the rainy season during the Caribbean, or for like Alaska, it will definitely be rainier. It will definitely be colder. So just keep that in mind. I won't say go out there and you're going to have a horrible time, because we have cruised in the Caribbean. Some of the worst.
Bro, we just get out there. We don't even
we
care.
Don't
we just
care.
get out there. We just out there.
We will pack an umbrella and pack a poncho and call it a day and still be out on that cruise ship. But just keep that in mind, that is something that you will have to pack and take along with you, is because the weather, if you've never been to the Caribbean, it's called a Caribbean shower, and it can come out of nowhere and last like 3 minutes, but it's a full-on downpour.
Well, we'd be wrong for calling that the. No, I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm not gonna make that joke. No, just keep it. We keep it going. We go. Event Yours says, "What's up, Addy and Terry and the Sunday Sippers?" Terry, did you make that apron? I see torn jean straps holding it together.
No, that's actually a creation.
Yeah, actually. Okay, so
stand up and model.
You're gonna make me put some work. So
thank you, Mr. Moneybags.
Thank you, Mr. Moneybags. He like, we ain't forgot about them shots, y'all.
He says shots are cruise top.
Yes, this is a custom apron. My oldest son, of course, he's
fashion
designer. And he was like, I want to make you something for Christmas. So he literally went and found like some of my favorite jeans that I've worn that I can't wear anymore, or shirts and different things. And he put together my very own custom
apron.
Bar apron.
Yeah.
Which is really,
really
dope.
And he hand did all the distressing and all the stitching that you may see that's quilted together. He did all that handwork.
Yes.
Very, very talented child.
So yeah,
if I do say so myself.
Pretty good.
Like if y'all remember, or if you've seen Terry in person, he has worn these shirts.
Yes. If you go back in some of the videos, you will see some of the stuff.
Those are shirts that he used to wear, and that is.
And he's got
that is true. So yeah.
So I can flip it and rock a whole different style.
Yeah.
But yeah, my son made me my own little custom apron, and I got to get all my bar flies and everything on there. So
So shout out to Tristan with Anti-Star.
Yeah.
If you've been on cruises with us and have seen me wearing custom skirts, those are the skirts that he has made for me also. But yeah, good looking out.
Yep, that part. Hope that answered your question. And I promise we do talk about cruising.
If you don't quit talking.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. Shout out to the sun there. Nadine says Nola's Mardi Gras is fire.
It is.
Yes, it is.
It is.
Yes, it is.
One of these years, we're going to get back down there.
Christina says Mardi Gras is definitely a bucket list. Born and raised in Arizona, I only thought New Orleans did Mardi Gras. I didn't even know the other ones had one.
Oh, yeah. That whole coastal region does a version of Mardi Gras. I would say all the way from like New Orleans all the way over to Pensacola.
Yeah. You're going to find some.
You're going to find Mardi Gras
form or
in
fashion.
some form or fashion.
Yeah.
So, yeah, anywhere along the coastline, those cities along the coastline are going to have some kind of Mardi Gras.
Yeah. Brother Dale says, last week's show was epic. Let's see how close we can get this show off the rails. Did Mama explain the Saturday house cleaning music?
No, she kept it real quiet.
Nah. I went in there and she went round the corner to her room and then she went in the door and
she kept it real quiet. She just kept giggling.
So no, I still don't know what.
Right?
Oh, yeah. That's it. Patricia says she's on the south side of the Chi.
Okay, over south
Shout out
side.
to Brother Claude, Tracy. What's going on? Good to see you. Let's see. King Tolliver's coming in, and then it's going to be time to get ready to make this King's Cup. King Tolliver says, question. I've seen Ritz-Carlton Cruises ads. Have you guys been on the Ritz?
Not yet. I still would like to.
I'm not.
Terry's not impressed.
No, I'm not.
He actually told the words out of your mouth were,
Sorry.
It does not look bougie enough.
No, that wasn't it.
It was.
Well, maybe it was a little bit.
But you said that Explorer looked more.
Explorer Journeys looks more my speed.
Yeah, you said Explorer
it's
was
elegant,
giving.
It's got my bars. It's got my cigar stuff. It's got good food. The Ritz looks like it's trying to be the Ritz at sea, and they want you to pay the money because
For the Ritz, because it's the Ritz-Carlton
at sea. But I'm not gonna say that I wouldn't try it.
Of course.
It may be a while.
Way to stack some coins.
Way to coins, work. That part. So
we got to stack some more coins.
yeah. So let's get to the cocktail of the day.
Yes. The King's Cup.
King's Cup. Yeah, that part.
It sounds good, even though it's what, bourbon?
It will be good.
It's bourbon.
Have I ever led you astray?
Yes.
Don't answer that question. All right, so we've come to the part of the Sunday sip where it is time to do the sipping part. If you guys imbibe with us weekly, then you know what it is. You'll be able to find today's recipe on our community page on Facebook as well as on YouTube. I forgot to post today on IG, but today's cocktail is a New Orleans favorite. It's not talked about as much because most people are trying to get the most bang for the buck, so they're into the hurricanes and then they're into the green drink and they just want to get gone. This one will do it as well. It is called the King's Cup, which consists of bourbon, blackberry syrup, blackberry liqueur, lemon juice, and it's all some goodness. It's kind of like a bramble, if you guys are familiar with that. You'll be able to find the actual syrup recipe. If you want to be pure with your syrup, I'm going to cheat a little bit. Just because I didn't have enough time, I forgot that I needed to make the blackberry syrup. I thought I had some. But you know what it is, Addy.
To the bar. Yeah. Kind of jazzy for some New Orleans Mardi Gras. Okay, make it well, darling, because you know me and bourbon. Y'all see that he is steadily trying to get me to drink more bourbon and whiskey. I don't know if y'all noticed that, but over the years, bourbon and whiskey drinks have been getting featured quite a bit on the Sunday Sip. So he's trying to turn me into a bourbon/whiskey drinker. If y'all notice that, let me know in the comments if y'all have noticed that. But he does know that I am a fan of blackberry, so grew up eating blackberries on Papa's farm, so there is that. Okay, Mr. Mallard is coming in hot with the facts and figures for Norwegian. Norwegian is building 4 new ships. You talked about this the other day. 225,000 tons to try to match the Oasis class ships from Royal. 5,100 guests coming out in 2030. Oh, we got a while. 2030, 2032, 2034, and 2036. So prepare your savings now, because that's the thing with Norwegian too, though. I like that Norwegian has the more at sea, or they used to call it free at sea, but now it's more at sea, where you get like all this stuff included. Yes, you are paying the gratuity, but it's all included. It was one of the first times that we ever experienced a drink package, and that was what made our cruise so much more fun. Thank you, Clinton Streety, for reminding everybody to ring the doorbell. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We appreciate that. If you have not, and if you are watching the replay, make sure you there's a thumb. Hit that thumbs up button, and it will help us tremendously. Thank you so much. Dana Andrews says she is thinking of booking with Virgin again, and Antiga is on the itinerary. Do it. The thing about Antiga is there's literally 365 beaches in the whole little country, the whole country. They have 365 beaches of different sizes and shapes. So you can literally go to the beach every day of the year and not visit the same one. So I say go. We had a blast in Antigua. Great people and good eats. Oh my God. Cheryl, we love you too. Thank you so much. She says, I love your format. That's why I still watch y'all. Thank you so much. See, we talk about cruising. Terry always talking that. Got to Be Real says, hello, Sunday Sippers. She can't sip with us today because she's out working. We appreciate you, Got to Be Real. Hi, Mom. Smooches. All right. Nadine has a question. She said, is it true that for Carnival's Celebration Key that you have to pay for everything? Or will there be areas that are free options for the guests? Haven't gotten a chance to investigate further. Ooh, look at that color. That is freaky red, purple-ish. Okay, Nadine, technically from what I understand, yes, everything is paid for. You have to pay for just about everything. Meals, drinks, they're making a drink package specifically for Celebration Key. And I want to say that you get like one meal. Don't quote me on that because I'm not for certain. I still got to go do all the training and stuff for it. But I want to say you get one meal and there is a drink package for Celebration Key. But I will find out and I will get back to you. But as far as I know, you do have to pay for additional things. And for those of you counting, I restarted the super chat counter, and we need 4 more. So I stopped at 80.
Well, we can get into this cocktail right now.
This is beautiful.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Look at you with the fancy garnish.
You know, the King's Cup.
This is really pretty.
New Orleans tradition that you may not have heard of. Real simple bourbon cocktail.
This is so pretty.
With some blackberries and lemon juice. Cheers, everybody.
It smells.
And say the thing again.
Laissez le bon temps rouler.
That part.
Okay, it's drinkable. It's
I
boozy.
would hope so.
It's boozy.
It's not that boozy. But is it good?
It's drinkable.
All right.
Thank you, Q, for the second.
Appreciate that.
He said, now we need 3 more.
Yeah.
This is, okay, it is good. I like the blackberry finish.
Christina says, I went through customs in Mexico last year. Now they have these turnstile things you walk through. It scans your face. It sucks because you don't get your stamp anymore. So that's probably something that they're probably going to add to a lot of the new ports and whatnot. You know, just walk through and keep it moving.
Keep it moving.
Damien and Quanda says, be on time for the train, though. Yeah.
Inside joke, but
that
yes.
Part. That part. Shout out to Linda for the super chat. DT, thank you for your super chat. Christina says, maybe that's some of the tech stuff that they're going to bring to the new terminal. I would say that. I think we're going to start seeing a lot of the facial recognition stuff popping up more and more. Even on the ships themselves.
It's just easier.
Yeah.
So much easier.
Dana says the dog wants in.
I know, that was our son coming home.
Yeah, our son was coming home. Want to know, here you go, says, question, what ship do you recommend on Holland America? I'm getting a free cruise from the Hard Rock.
Ooh, we've only done Rotterdam for a sailing, but we have toured. We got to go on board the New Amsterdam.
Yeah, but I'm going to say if you want the new, that's going to be
Rotterdam.
The Rotterdam.
That's the new.
That's the one that we went on. So,
but New Amsterdam, New Statendam, those are the two that were before Rotterdam.
Yeah,
and they are equally as gorgeous. When I say that they're ships that highlight the music and highlight art and absolutely beautiful ships, fresh flowers everywhere. It was
yeah,
gorgeous.
I can't wait for us to get out and try a second one just to compare it, to make sure that the first one wasn't a fluke, because the food was off the chain.
Off the chain.
It was very relaxing. The decor on the ship was really, really nice. The cocktails were good.
Must be good. I'm picking back up.
Yeah, that part. So I would say if you can do the Rotterdam, just because, like I said, because it's the latest and greatest.
That's the one that we did. Yeah, and we can highly recommend it because that's the one we did.
Yeah.
Did you see my email to you about the Christmas sailing?
Yeah. Aaron, thank you for your super chat. Tina Cole, thank you as well. Tina says, hey, from VA, what's good?
VA.
Appreciate you, Adventures, for coming in strong with the super chat. Linda says, I can't take shots of what I have. It's 100 proof. Yeah, you can.
Could shot it.
You do realize we just did the same thing.
You can shot it. You just got to breathe.
Linda, you could do it, Linda. I believe in you.
You got to do the yoga.
You can do it. Valencio says sipping before 20.
I don't know.
20 mon before bra. Sounds cool. I don't know what it meant, but hey man, sipping before 20 mon before bra.
I do not speak.
That sounds cool.
I do not speak.
I don't either. And that probably wasn't even it was. Shout out to Angela. All right, so getting back to best time to book a cruise for the cheapest price. We've talked about wave season, last minute deals, shoulder season during those off-peak months, and some early bird bookings. But there are other ways that you can save on booking a cruise.
Yes.
And we know we're talking mostly to our first timers this go around. So repositioning cruises. You want to talk about why those are so popular and why you tend to get big discounts for doing repositioning?
The repositioning?
Cruises? Mm-hmm.
Repositionings are awesome because they are one-way cruises. And they are usually starting in one part. What was that?
Do your thing, man.
It's starting in one part and ending in another. Like this will be usually a Panama Canal cruise. They'll either start in LA and then end in Miami, or vice versa, other way around. Or it can be a transatlantic, like the one I'm going on in a few weeks, where we start in San Juan and we're going to Barcelona. They're basically when the ship is relocating and they're selling it because the ship has got to go. So why not put people on it? So they usually charge way less because it's usually going to have a lot of sea days. Thank you, Aaron. It's going to have a lot of sea days, and it's going to not really have a full-on like itinerary like a normal cruise. So they usually discount them heavily because of that.
Yeah, that part.
Dang, y'all did that fast.
What?
They hit the 5.
No, it was supposed to be 10 out of 10.
I know, but I didn't restart the thing when they was just hitting the 5 before that.
And that's on you.
So y'all did that so fast.
That is your error.
So, whew.
Clinton Streety said Mardi Gras in December. Doing the Mardi Gras in December.
Oh, fun!
Another way to save on cruises, and that's just gonna be 1,000 with you. Let's find a really good travel advisor. Sometimes, of course, outside of just having the knowledge to help you plan stress-free and to take a lot of the things that you would have to do on your own off your plate and to be looking out for you and your best interests, booking through a travel advisor is always a suggested route for us. And we didn't realize just how important they were until we started using one ourselves before we became one. So definitely using a TA can help you save money. Being a little bit more flexible on some of your dates and some of your destinations can help
absolutely.
you find some low fares when you're using some of those search tools. It's kind of like, trying to find a flight. Some days you'll see, let's say you're using like Google Flights or something. You'll see like, well, I want to go on Thursday and it's $150, but if I can go the day before
Wednesday
or Tuesday, then it's like $55. So just being able to be flexible, and I know a lot of people commit their PTO and time off beforehand, so their dates are stuck. So you can't be flexible. That's when I say, if you're in a position where your PTO is probably 9 times out of 10 going to be approved, have that flexibility, play around with it, get the date that you need for your flight and everything, and then put those dates in. That way you're locked in and solid.
Another thing that a lot of content creators do is they won't even pick, like saying, we want to go here, we want to go here. They will literally pick the destination based on what they see as the cheapest flight or the cheapest cruise at that particular time, and then base their itinerary off of that.
Yeah.
So instead of saying, oh, I want to go to Holland or I want to go to Tokyo, they say, oh, in 2 months, the cheapest flight is to Asia. Let's go. And they do that. So if you have that type of flexibility to be able to do that, working with your travel advisor, you will be the best client ever.
That part. Let's see. Toilet says she has an Excel suite booked on Celebration this November, but she's considered changing for Princess Sun because they're offering me a free mini suite during the same time.
Go for the free mini suite.
I'm always going to be an advocate of
free. Definitely go for the free mini suite.
You're on the Sun. So Sun for free in a mini suite, or Excel on Celebration out your pocket.
I mean, the Excel suite is bigger, but a free wins hands down.
Let's see. Let me ask.
Thank you, you guys.
The genie.
Oh my gosh.
Free 95.
Oh,
always
I'm like,
wins.
what are
Free
you?
95. Aaron says, come on, y'all, drop those $5 blessings. Thank you. Want to know, here you go, says, I took 15 cruises last year. I gambled, though, so it's not for the weak at heart. Yeah.
There's that.
There's a lot of people, people see, they're always gone all the time, and they don't know that they do that by playing in said casino.
That's part of the loyalty program.
That part. I was about to say, next thing.
Segue.
Loyalty programs and credit card rewards. If you are like one of those people that know how to manipulate the point system like really, really well, not only can you find like some dope prices on flights with the first class seating, you can even find cruises for the low or for nothing at all utilizing the points. So do more research and homework on loyalty programs and credit card rewards. I'm probably going to get into that a little bit more this year.
And the casino points.
Yeah. Not just for us, but to be able to educate people that are watching that maybe like us and be like, how does point stuff work? Like if I go spend
all
X,
the points are so confusing.
and then I need to switch these points from this card to this line and then that line. It's a little bit.
You see the math symbols going off.
So staying by. We hopefully will come to somebody's aid out there. Cheryl comes in with a quick question. She says, can my daughter and I buy separate drink packages or only one person in the cabin can buy it?
Depends on the cruise line. If it's Virgin, then yes, you can each buy separately. But if it's any other cruise line, I'm going to say both people in the cabin have to buy the drink package.
Yeah, to my knowledge, the only cruise line that allows you to buy individually is going to be Virgin.
Is Virgin.
With the bar tab.
Yeah.
Just hands down.
So, and they don't care if it's someone that doesn't drink or something like that. If they are 21 and older, you both have to buy the certain drink package. Some cruise lines let you do the classic or the alcohol package, and then get the like soda or non-alcoholic package for non-drinkers. But you both got to get a package.
Yeah. Hope that helps.
Get that package.
Katina says she's taking her second cruise in life this coming May. The first was 10 years ago.
Oh, good for you.
See what I'm talking about?
I love it. In May. It's going to be here before you know it. What? Oh, Lord, I forgot how she said it. Oni.
Miss O.
Oh, yeah, Miss O.
Says she's having cruise withdrawals.
Yes.
And it's been almost 4 months. It's easy to do. See, that's the thing. When cruising becomes your chosen method of fun, and you have gone and you've experienced it, whether it's one line over and over again or multiple lines, it's hard to get that out of your system because that releases so much dopamine into your body that it's like a drug.
It really is.
I hate to say it. But you start craving that feeling, that vibe, that experience. And I think that's why a lot of people really go out and cruise, because there's so many different things that it does to you that you're unaware of, whether it's reducing cortisol because now you're getting those happy vibes. And
we love a happy vibe.
There's just so many different things that come from the experience of being free and air and water and seeing multiple places and moving around and being around other like-minded people.
I love it.
I don't know where I was going with that, but...
And I completely understand because that was one of the reasons why we started cruising more often. And it was because with my job at the time when I was teaching, we noticed, oh, I've got 2 weeks off. Let's do something. And once we started cruising that often, I would notice, oh my gosh, I'm ready to go back out. I'm ready to go back out. I'm ready to go back out. To the point where he's like, Adrian. That's why during the pandemic, I literally went through a massive depression because we could not go anywhere. And I was still having to work.
That part. Did you take care of that one?
No, I did not.
Mia's World of Travel says, I like to grab our sailings when inventory is newly released in January through May and September. December are our preferred times to sail.
Thank you, Miss Elaine, Auntie Elaine. Sorry.
Did you hear what I just said?
I like December.
I'm like, where are you at?
I was reading the super chat. I was reading the super chat and saying thank you. But yes, I like to sail in December as well because December is actually peak time for the Caribbean. That's one of the peak times. If you're going to like actually just travel to the Caribbean, not necessarily cruise to the Caribbean, one of the best times to go is in December. So I love it because the weather is like not too hot. It's not cold. You get like the perfect 70s. Yeah, we got to get some more Don Fulano. So it's like the perfect time frame to travel to the Caribbean is around December. And we hardly ever go anywhere on my birthday for January. So
you always try to make that a point.
Because it's true.
Brother Mallet says,
because it's true.
You are right about the deals. Just booked my family cruise on MSC Seaside for November. 10 rooms, total cost $1,100, taxes and port fees, including balcony cabin.
Okay, 10 rooms total $1,100 or 10 rooms at $1,100
at $1,100 each? I'm probably going to say at $1,100 each.
Say,
if you got 10 cabins for $1,100,
I was going to say, who you beat up?
I need to know who your plug is right now. Right now. Right now. All right. Second go round in the
sip.
The Sunday sip.
Sip.
What were we doing?
Super chat challenge,
which we're gonna have to up these things. Second go round.
This for y'all.
Thank y'all.
Thank you
for playing with our lives like this. For those of you for the first time here in the sip, I promise we talk about cruising.
I swear I'm gonna make that a t-shirt.
I promise we talk about cruising.
Salut. Addy.
DT says, could there be a Sunday sip apron designed by Tristan in the works?
We have to ask him. Like for us to sell like to y'all? We have to ask him.
Would you be interested?
Y'all want custom aprons?
Custom merch? Shout out to Travel with John Spate.
Hey,
saying,
John.
what's up, Sunday Sip fam? There's your mom. My grandson is a fashion designer. Yep. Valencio says, how much for it, bro? Looking nice. Made nice.
Oh.
Well,
Well,
okay. Well, I will bring it to his attention and see if he has time to make that happen, and we'll see if we can make it happen.
Yeah, we'll put some info in the community,
because I love mine. Because ain't nobody else got this.
Exactly, because it's
the fact
custom.
That it's part of
one of one.
Yeah,
Custom one of one. So we will ask him, and if he says yay, then yay like yes.
We'll bring him on and let him know.
We will put it in the community and definitely on Facebook for you guys to be able to order.
Yeah.
You need to have mom as
Sugar
a
says
guest.
you need to have your mom on as a guest. Oh Lord, which mom?
They would have enjoyed that.
Oh boy, maybe we should have.
Go back and watch any of the sips in the month of September.
Yeah, but they weren't on with us. They were in the background.
They were in the background, but they were a handful.
All right, so maybe the next time both of them are here visiting,
we will.
We'll do a Sunday sip with
as
the
long
mom.
as y'all behave and ask appropriate questions.
Yeah. Help me find out what was going on Saturday mornings. Yeah, we'll be good. Sweet D says, happy Sunday sip. What's going on? Valencio says, I agree with you, Sugar. Okay. M says, Terry has a radio voice.
I hope so. I'm being a smart aleck. He is a radio professional for the last 25 years.
That's literally what I do for a living.
That is the 9 to 5.
Yep. Pays the bills.
Pays the bills and gets me all
Jaretha
the
says
perks.
Houston does Mardi Gras as well. That is true.
Really?
Galveston has it.
I don't ever see. This is the thing, y'all. Texas isn't real to me. It's like it stops at Louisiana because I don't ever go further than that. I've never been further than Louisiana, so it's not real. I just know it's hot on that side. So once you get to Texas and New Mexico,
to Louisiana, it's not hot enough in Louisiana.
it's a different hot. Louisiana and
They're right next door to each other.
I know, but it's a different hot. Texas is desert, like New Mexico and Arizona is.
Carlene says, never heard of the King's Cup. Taking notes.
Oh, Carlene, you would love this. You would love this. This is right up your alley.
That's what I do. I bring you stuff that you're not used to hearing all the time.
Norway.
Shout out to James Fernandez coming in all the way from Norway.
Wow. Welcome, James. What time is it there?
Welcome to the Sunday Sip.
Oh my goodness. That is one of the places I want to go so bad.
Now, that's a bucket list spot.
That is definitely.
I don't know what you were talking about last week, but that Norway is a bucket list spot.
Remember when I first brought it up to you and said we need to do the Baltic cruises? And you were like, what the heck is a Baltic? But Norway is definitely on the bucket list.
Yeah, shout out to James Fernandez.
Thank
again,
you for coming through.
From Norway. Event George says, bourbon, whiskey are my kind of drinks.
That's what I was telling him. That you're making me drink more bourbon and whiskey.
I can't wait till we get back out in the seas with them again. Valencio says, Addy, you giggle more with whiskey.
Oh, I giggle with any alcohol.
DT says, don't have all the ingredients for today's cocktail, but in keeping with the Mardi Gras theme, I'm sipping on a La Louisiane rye, sweet vermouth, absinthe, and Peychaud's bitters.
You like those?
I do. I was gonna make like a Sazerac or something, but I was like, this is something different.
So glad you did it.
The ladies will still appreciate it because of the blackberry, and the sweetness, so it won't be too over the top.
Yes.
You did that part, yeah.
Yes, you did well.
James says, what do you think about the new campaign to promote the brand new upcoming MSC World America with Drew Barrymore and Orlando Bloom? Have you watched?
Oh, yes, their Super Bowl commercial. That was really funny. I thought it was cute.
Was that the one? I'm trying to remember.
Where he was saying things and she would say the American version.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
He would say the British version and she would be like, it's football.
It's going to be interesting to see how MSC progresses over the next year to 2 years.
I know,
because
I'm so excited
they
for
still
them.
have been like behind the scenes trying to refine their American approach to cruising, and there's still been, you know, some bumps along the road, but then some ships are getting along better than other ships. So I can't wait for us to get a chance to go back out and see what's going on in those MSCCs. Because the last time, I hate to say it, and I have to be completely honest,
we were not impressed.
we were not impressed. As much as we love MSC, that's our third
most cruised
line.
Yeah. Our feelings were
down.
hurt.
I was straight let down.
We were boosting them all up, and we were like,
yeah,
that's not normal.
and they let us down.
But yes.
But yeah, shout out to MSC and their social team and marketing for doing some big things. Really, really exciting work. And hopefully it'll transition to many sales for them. Yes. Lovely Bree J, what's good? Natalie White says, come on over and join the Bourbon Club. We welcome you with open arms. Okay.
I just can't do it, y'all. I'm a tequila rum chick. I'm drinking it because I ain't got no choice because he gonna keep force feeding me.
I am not forcing you at all to partake or imbibe in my cocktail. If thou don't want it, thou can hand it here.
I will never turn down a good drink. Unless it's made with gin. No, because I've drank gin drinks that tasted good.
Shout out to Kisa.
Hi, Kisa.
What's going on? Linda says there are some free options for Celebration Key and there are some paid.
Thank you, Linda, because like I said, I haven't done my training for it yet, and I still don't know all the specifics for Celebration Key. I just know that they are going to have a drink package specifically for Celebration Key.
Yeah, that's still kind of funky. Like, there is actually...
Like, there's a food package and there's a drink package, right?
Yeah.
But they haven't, like, specified what each... Yeah.
So...
I got to do my training.
Let's talk about Carnival real quick.
It's like, I got to do my training.
Because, as you notice, we bounce all over the place. But I saw an article earlier where they were talking about the brand new burger that they just announced called the Barbecue Rum Runner, which is supposed to be in celebration.
It looks good.
Of Celebration Key.
Yeah.
It will be at Guy's Burger Joint.
Yep.
That's one of the new burgers that they released in quite some time. But the thing that got me was you created a new burger for Celebration Key, but it will not be available at Celebration Key.
No, it's on the ship. The burger is honoring Celebration Key, but it's on the ship.
Which got me to thinking...
Which is weird. Because what if the ship ain't going to Celebration Key?
What do you mean? Thinking for me is weird?
No. Lord. Carry on, sir. You doing too much. I said the burger being named for Celebration Key is weird because it's not. What if the ship... What are you pointing at? Because what if the ship's not going to Celebration Key and you want that burger?
So, which got me to thinking, like I said earlier.
My bad. I was just thinking out loud. I don't mean to interrupt. Keep going. Keep going.
Why is there no Guy's Burger on Celebration Key?
Because it's a ship thing.
No. Hear me out.
Okay.
If Guy's Burger is so popular on the ship, from the day you get on till the day you get off,
I see what you're saying.
Why not have a small little Guy's
just a
Burger
location
kiosk on the island?
But you know how much conflict that would have, though?
How?
Because then you're going to have Shacks. You're going to have...
We ain't talking about Shacks. We talking about Guy's Burger Joint.
You're going to have the Blue Iguana.
No, you don't have to have that.
You're going to have yeah.
Guy's Burger Joint is a staple on all Carnival ships. It's been there the longest.
Now, yeah, because people made it a thing.
I'm just saying, and maybe they could do a split kiosk. Then it's Guy and Shack. But if I want one, why can't I get it on the island? They making burgers anyway.
That part.
So
make the burgers a Guy Burgers.
So why create a new barbecue rum runner burger?
Have y'all seen this burger? It looked good.
That you can only get on the ship. So I guess they want you to go eat it first and then
get off.
And then go.
Or go back
and do all the things.
Get back on the ship after spending your day there and then go eat the burger.
Yeah. Mind you're only there for one day, so they literally could make those burgers one day while you're in port. But
maybe that's their thing. Maybe that's gonna be like I won't say the only burger, but maybe like the plain Jane and then that barbecue burger is like the only burgers you could get that day. It looks good. I'm gonna say it again.
I don't think they're gonna do it.
What?
But yes, the burger actually does look good. It's an SMC jalapeno pineapple salsa rum barbecue pulled pork coleslaw shaved onion pickle and donkey sauce. It looks like a heart attack, honestly. Now that I'm looking at it,
SMC stands for single meat cheese, and you get a pineapple jalapeno salsa. Then you get some rum barbecue pulled pork. That's a mouthful right there. I could do all that except the onion and the pickle because I don't like the pickle on my burger.
Looks good.
As I said, it looks good.
So you'll be able to get fried fish conch fritters at Mingo's Tropical Bar and Kitchen, they're saying. Oh. And then Surf and Sauce Barbecue and Brews will have the slow cooked meats and local craft beer. So why not have the barbecue rum runner at the Surf and Sauce Barbecue and Brews
because
spot?
The Surf and Sauce, it sounds like a ripoff of Pig and Anchor.
Well, that part.
All right. I think it's going to be cute, though, because I think the sandcastle thing that they got going with the water slide is going to be so cute.
I don't know.
I like the water slide.
It's going to be interesting to see.
Looking like a giant sandcastle.
You think when they get there, they're going to play the song like they do at
Coco Cay?
It's a great day. You know the whole thing. Probably not too much.
There's not a song. There's not a song.
There is a song because you sleep all the time. You don't ever hear the song.
No, I'm not talking about the song for Celebration Key.
Oh no, they don't have a song.
That's what I'm saying.
I was saying, do you think they're going to try to do the same thing as soon as you're there, and then you're sleeping and you hear the song playing, out
and
in
you
the
know
background?
that you're there?
Oh, lovely day, and you're like, oh, I'm at
Lovely
Coco
day.
Cay.
Lovely day.
I'm at Coco
Lovely
Cay. Coco Cay. Coco Cay. Coco Cay. I'm at Coco Cay. Yeah, I mean, it just happens.
Yeah.
We've been
and it plays all day long.
King Tolliver says there's a video with Christine and Emerald with some of the dishes that will be at Celebration Key.
Oh, yeah, because he had to put his stamp on all of them.
Of course.
He had to approve them all.
All right, sensational. Let's see what we got. She says, question. How do duck exchanges work on board? I love hiding them, but just want to know how it's done. Is there a group that meets up and exchange with one another or what? Thanks.
I've never seen an actual like duck exchange. I have seen like the shot glass exchange, but never a ducky exchange. What we have done in the past, and we did this for Wonder. Oh, we should do it for the okay, never mind. Carla. Wow. You've been a member for 8 months.
Thank you.
That is fabulous. Thank you, darling, for supporting us. Okay. Sorry for that distraction. When we did the duckies, I basically just took a handful of duckies every time I went to the room and just hid them in random spots on the ship. I've never actually seen anyone do an actual duck exchange.
Nah, not that they don't happen.
Right.
I do want to say I've heard of one before, but
I've never seen it.
We've never personally seen one.
I do like hiding the duckies, and I do have friends that love.
But I'm like, do you, boo? If you want to get out there and hide ducks, man, go for it.
I have like we have friends that love looking for the ducks.
I mean, sometimes and then when you got those like really cool ducks.
Oh, those don't get re-hidden. Those get taken home.
Those are straight gone.
Those get taken home.
Yeah, I hope that helped.
So, yeah.
Linda says, because Carnival does not own Grand Bahama Island, and the drink package from the ship cannot be honored on the island. We did touch on that last week. Mm-hmm. That does make sense.
It does make sense. They got to make their money.
But it does make sense.
They got to make their money.
Bridget Parker coming in. She knew what you were saying.
Laissez le bon temps rouler.
AKA let the good times roll. I can do that part. Claude says 1 meal will be attached to your sale card.
There we go. I told you it's like at least one free meal.
Also, your Cheers package will not work at Celebration Keys. They have a drink package that will cost way over $100.
Yeah. That you have to buy in addition to your cheers package. Thank you, Dad Life. We appreciate that.
Appreciate that.
My chat
Davia,
is
that
not-
was from the other one saying 2 more to go, y'all.
Yeah, my chat is
Crystal
not
Gamble
updated.
says, and welcome, Christopher. You sound like a new person. So if not, we still going to give you some love today on the Sunday Sip. He says, with Celebration Key,
Yes.
you will get an Island Eats credit for 1 entree, and the drink package from the ship will not work there.
No.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we've established no on the drink package.
You got to get into separate
That
drink
could probably
package
be a good thing now that I think about it.
because
Yeah, you don't want people getting out there getting
Getting
too
sauced.
bucked. Yeah, it still should be interesting to see. Event Yours says, my super chat didn't see part 2 of the shots yet. Patiently waiting.
I mean, we just did one,
We did 2. That was our second one.
but she did like $50. She was trying to have us drink
So we need to give her a bonus
her own bonus shot.
shot.
Because she did a like.
I promise we talk about cruising on this channel, but today is a sip day, it appears. Today it's all about Mardi Gras and partying and...
Woo!
Say what now?
Laissez le bon temps rouler. If I didn't learn anything since kindergarten, pre-K, when I started learning French, what's that? Oh, never mind. I thought you were grabbing bourbon.
Oh. Reposado.
Thank you, Lou. We appreciate you guys.
No, we really do appreciate the super chats because your super chats go a long way. 1, in helping me procure some of this liquor so that I can make the drinks every week.
That part.
And 2, for updating equipment and whatnot.
Absolutely, because we needed to do that. Do not do.
And even though we
There we
are
go.
not sponsored, I try to show you guys some really
The
good
new and the good.
brands to trust that is actually legit without saying,
Y'all are
Sponsored.
funny.
yeah, I love this bottle because of the glass top.
The glass topper.
And that's a whole nother video.
Y'all are funny talking about no scandal this week. No scandal.
Is that something we got to start doing? Looking for the drama?
That's the crazy cruise news, y'all. The drama news.
Maybe we could start like a drama cruise channel and then just have people drop anonymous stories. Kind of
Don't
like
put that out there. Somebody gonna take it.
Yeah, because the whole idea just developed in my mind. So
Somebody said, "Which uncle is that?" which? Thank you, Harry.
that is Uncle Small Batch, Uncle Rye, Uncle Master's Blend, and just plain old Uncle. If that makes sense.
If you're talking about those right there,
Those 3 you can only get at
4.
No, those 3
Oh, those 3
you
here.
can only get from the distillery.
This one.
One is from
Right here.
batch number 1. The one in the
Oh,
middle
no.
is from the very first batch that was ever made.
Right
of
there.
that. One is signed by the master distiller
That's that one.
and the CEO, and the other one,
It's just good.
yeah, those
And-
won't be open anytime soon.
And then this is their new version. I won't say the cheap version, but
That's
new
the everyday good
everyday
for
good.
everybody. Yeah,
That's what he had in his coffee this morning. Okay. Mejenta. This is for you, Adventurers.
because you didn't see part 2 of the shots yet.
Oh, child. This is shot number 3. I did that already. Oh, you gonna sip it? As we say that, another super chat comes in. Thank you, Tracy. Ooh, that was good. That one almost didn't even need the salt. Ooh, that could have been.
So that was my first time tasting that particular
Ooh, that was good.
reposado.
Ooh, you need to chill that one.
Yeah,
Next shot, we chill that one.
they did good with that one.
Got my nose running, y'all.
They did real good with that one.
That one
Okay.
is,
Okay.
that one was good. It almost didn't even need salt. Got it. We got a question.
Clinton says, question, driving in the Port Canaveral area in December, any hotels near port where you can stay and park? We used GoPort last time. Got set up, but prefer to use Lyft Excel for comfort.
Ooh. What was the hotel we stayed at in Port Canaveral? The last one.
Oh, shoot. Now that you asking me,
My mind literally just went blank.
it's oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Give me a second, guys.
The Landy?
No.
That was it. It was called the Landy.
No. That you're in Orlando.
That's Port Canaveral, babe.
Oh, yeah.
It was so cool because it had...
I'm thinking Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah,
Okay,
you are.
Okay.
The Landy Hotel is where we stayed last time we were in...
Was it the Landy?
Yeah, because it had all the cool...
It was all right.
It had all the cool facts and figures about the women in NASA all over the walls.
Oh, it was Hotel Landy, Orlando Universal Boulevard.
I know what I be talking about.
Yeah, that's what it was.
But yeah, it's a really pretty hotel. They had a really cool courtyard and really cool pool with like a food truck and all kinds of cool stuff. And the drinks were decent.
Yeah, Clinton, this is where we stayed the last time we were in Orlando. It's nice. It's nice. They have a good little courtyard, good little bar, and whatnot. The rooms are
decent.
Yeah, it was okay.
They bumped us up to a suite because they messed up our reservation.
Yeah, but they have some really cool
But they had
stuff
some really
on,
cool stuff.
and it's right there on the strip. And you've got your 2 a.m. sip and splash, and
2 p.m.
2
Not 2
what I'm trying
a.m.
to say.
But yeah, and it was rather. It wasn't too far, and it wasn't.
Yeah,
Yeah, it wasn't too far from the port and everything, so it was very centrally located.
yeah, it was nice. The outside part was nice. We had a good time.
We had a good time.
Yeah.
Very good hotel. So, and that's not related to like GoPort or anything.
No,
but
and they're still
nothing
remodeling it too. So
that part.
yeah, it's pretty cool. So that's the last one we stayed.
That's the last one we stayed
Anywho.
at. So nothing against GoPort. We absolutely love GoPort.
There you go. Hopefully that helps, Clinton. Let's see here what we got. Thank you, Carla, for your super chat. Jasmine Evans coming in from the Ham. What's up, B Ham?
Oh my goodness. Welcome to the Sunday Sip.
What's up, Jasmine?
Hope you are having a wonderful day.
Fellow Alabamian.
Yes.
Shout out to Aaron S. and Tia for your super chats as
mean,
well.
When's the last time you dropped dollars?
I've dropped dollars, but I will drop dollars for them because they good people.
Absolutely. We dropping dollars.
There we
we
go.
go.
Okio Simmons, aka OJ, says best pre-cruise hotel you've experienced in Miami.
Citizen M.
Okay, so it seems like we go down this road
Every sip. Oh my gosh.
We have different hotels for our different levels of bougie when it comes to Miami.
That's
that. The best way. So there is the all-around go-to, has never failed us, and is on a bougie level, Citizen M.
Citizen.
You're going to find one of those in Brickell World Center and on South Beach. When we want to go up just a little notch higher, then we'll go to the Moxie, which they do have a couple around Miami, but we always go to
South Beach.
the Moxie on South Beach. And then, what's the other one we went to in Brickell? You remember the name of it?
SLS.
The SLS Brickell is
Gorgeous.
another pre-cruise hotel. Now, these
Absolutely
are because
gorgy.
we like hotels where we can find bars and restaurants and stuff to do around. If you're just going to get some sleep before you get on the cruise the next day,
There are
tons of other options,
that
are available. But if you're cruising like Addy and Terry, then those are three of the ones that we normally go to when we go to Miami. If that makes sense. Hope that helps.
Yeah, SLS. Wait, there was one more.
Intercontinental.
See, I knew there was one more.
Yeah.
And that's if you want to stay like super close to cruise port.
Then we forgot. Then there's also Eden Rock
If you want to be bougie.
and Fountain Blue.
Bougie.
Now, on any given day, if I had my choice, it would be Eden Rock and Fountain Blue.
Okay, so I'm going to put this out here as a disclaimer. He's the bougie one when it comes to the hotel. So it has to have a bar, and it has to have a restaurant on site.
Rooftop is extra.
Rooftop is a bonus. Pool is a bonus. And if that pool and bar are on the rooftop, it's an even bigger bonus.
That part.
But he's the bougie one when it comes to a hotel. Mind you, I don't like certain hotels. I ain't trying to have my door open to the outside, but I just need a clean place to sleep. Whereas he has to have a bar and he has to have a restaurant.
I need my money's worth, man. Travel We See says Transoceans have a much older crowd, though.
They do.
They add more lectures to the entertainment roster, and cost per day is cheaper.
And that is because the older crowd can do those longer cruises, because most transatlantics are going to be, especially, and transpacifics are going to be like 14 days minimum. And so a lot of the older crowd, I won't say older, seasoned, retired crowd can take a 14 to 28 day cruise without batting an eye.
That part.
So that is true.
That part.
I am looking so forward to mine, y'all.
Janelle, you're what?
My transatlantic. I'm so excited. Stay tuned for more prep. We are doing, okay, if for y'all that don't know, we haven't really put it out there. Are we putting it out there? We're each doing a solo cruise. So he's doing his the end of March, and I'm doing mine mid-April. So
The week after.
yes.
Except
So
you're doing 2 weeks, and I'm doing a weekend.
because you got PTO issues. I don't. Yours is a weekend.
Janelle T says, Hi,
Hi,
Jasmine.
Janelle.
I assume that's Birmingham, Alabama, and not England. If so, hey, neighbor.
That's right. You and Beham.
And shout out to Carla. I didn't know. Congrats on quitting smoking, man. That's what I'm talking about. Jasmine Elvin says, question, have you guys tried to leave out of Mobile, Alabama?
No.
No. We were warned not to do that. With my man Rich many years ago, we talked about their experience when they cruised out of Mobile, and it was a hard no. And all it took for them was to explain, and I'm like, I'm good on Mobile. But with that being said,
We have always wanted to experience each cruise port, so we may need to, but we just know that Terry is on a no old ship thing.
yeah. So if you're close to Mobile and that's the ship that's available to you, then I would ask that you go ahead and experience that, and then
Absolutely.
do the investigation for me, and then bring it back to the fam. How about that? Hopefully. That'll work.
Carla's so funny.
Let's see. Jasmine did say Birmingham, Alabama.
Woo woo, Beham.
Beham in the house. What's good?
Beham.
Carlos, thank you for your super chat. She said one more shot.
We are 5 away.
Want to know, here you go, says Toilet, does the Sun Princess, if the mini suite gets
Do the Sun Princess, yes.
Does the Sun Princess mini suite get you the sanctuary? Oh my God, I've been on both ships. I have a video on the amenities, and it is amazing.
I would totally do the mini suite. Like we were saying before. If you get the mini suite for free, you get sanctuary. It's that pays for itself, and you getting it for free. So by all means, do the mini suite, and then you could probably do the level upgrade and get an upgrade.
That part.
And in what you were gonna pay for the XL, you can use that for the upgrade and get an even better suite. Oh yeah.
See, I told y'all we talk about cruising on this channel.
Booyah.
Claude has a question. He says, is the ocean suite on the Carnival Celebration worth upgrading from a balcony?
Yes. And that is because with the suite, you get priority embarkation and debarkation, and you get all the perks and points for booking the suite.
Yeah.
And it's a bigger cabin. So
Right.
if you just want more space, the best thing about a suite is the bathroom. Because you get the bigger shower, and then some suites come with a bathtub. So it's like, I say upgrade just for the bathroom.
So we've only experienced suites, or that sweet life, that sweet cruise life on Carnival, MSC, and Virgin. Out of the three, I would have to say, oh, wait a minute.
It's a tough call between Virgin and MSC.
Between Rockstar and Yacht Club.
Yeah, it's a tough call because, ooh, child, Yacht Club. Yacht Club.
Yacht Club, you get your own private restaurants.
Yeah.
You get your private bar.
Yeah.
Which is kicked up. You get
the
your
lounge,
your pool and your hot tubs and all that, and then you get the room and you get the butler, and then you get.
But you get the agent with Virgin.
But the Rockstar, you get the room that's sexy.
You get that bathroom.
You get a concierge, not a butler. You don't get any restaurants, but you get Richard's Rooftop, which is basically.
If Richard's Rooftop had its own pool and hot tub.
They have hot tubs.
They have hot tubs, but if they had their own pool, that would set it off. That would set it for me. If
I'm gonna leave that right there, so I'll let you guys figure out what I'm thinking when it comes to best suite.
Yacht Club is that deal.
Yeah,
We still have yet to experience any other cruise line, like Terry said. We haven't done like
the Haven,
and we haven't done a Royal Suite. And we haven't done Celebrity.
Yeah.
So, or Sanctuary on Princess. But, MSC. Yeah. If we're spoiled by MSC.
Yeah, shout out to MSC coming in strong right now. Frederick Henry, welcome to the Sunday Sip, brother. Glad to have you up in here. He says earning a Southwest Airlines companion pass is a game changer for travel, especially when you're flying domestic.
Loyalty programs and stuff like that. Yeah.
How to save some money on a cruise.
We know all about the companion pass.
Tashandra says, I didn't know Carnival keeps your cruise info from 20 years ago. I saw mine from 04.
Yep.
Jarita says, my job doesn't have PTO days. It's just vacation days, which I wish they did have.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Sensational says, same here, Miss O. My first cruise was in November, and I'm having major withdrawals.
Oh, because it was your first one.
Wow. Yeah, man.
Oh, that's
wanna know,
so
here you go,
adorable.
says,
I love
yes,
it.
Cruising is my addiction. I need it monthly.
I think that I am starting to get there. I think monthly would be too much for you because you get burnt out really fast.
If my no, I would say
I think I like this more than you do.
My bank account was set up a little different, and I didn't have to check in to work every day, and I don't know, like if this gets to be a point where we can really
go every month,
live and thrive, and this is like our full-time gig, like no ifs, ands, or buts about it, I think maybe it would be more. I don't know. It's kind of hard to say.
I could definitely go every month.
Okay, because we've been building this channel off my paycheck, and it's hard out here in these streets, man.
I could.
It's hard out here in these streets.
I could definitely cruise every month.
I'm sure you could,
but not even always on our dollar, because
but we're always on our dollar.
Not always, because some of them are like we've had the one sponsored.
One.
I said we had the one.
How many have we taken? And you just said one.
We had the one sponsored, and we've got some in the future. Hopefully, knock wood.
Oh yeah.
And then we've got a few TA things that pop up. So.
But not like back in the day.
Not like back in the day.
Yeah. But they don't want to hear us talk about this. Toilet says, at Want to Know, here you go, says, yes, I've been on both as well. It is a sanctuary suite. I was doing Celebration to take the family to Celebration Key, but yes, free is always
better. The family gonna be there.
That part. Q Creation says, I did 9 cruises in 10 months. And I'm having withdrawals, and the last cruise was 3 weeks ago.
Wow.
It happens.
That breaks down to basically a cruise every month, dude.
It happens.
Yeah.
I think what I'm finding out now that cruising has changed slightly for us, that the people, especially if you're going on a cruise, I'm not even going to say that you're going on a cruise with people, But when you just happen to go on a cruise and then certain people that you gel with really, really good are on that cruise.
Oh, that just makes the whole experience better.
And or if you meet new people on the cruise that you share a lot of common interests with, then the cruise takes on a whole different meaning and a whole different vibe because you're really enjoying an experience with people. And that's been me. That's been my whole thing my entire life. I like to bring other people along with me because I want people to experience what I'm experiencing, see what I see, and enjoy it at that same level. That's why we do this channel. And especially for me, it's an opportunity
to share
for people like me that come from my background that, you know, didn't come from affluency and didn't maybe have opportunities when they were younger to travel and explore, to actually be able to get out and then see things and experience things and do things that are different than what you were taught that you're supposed to do. And you step out of that comfort zone and you experience new things for the first time. And it's just like, that's my whole thing.
Absolutely. I remember the first time I told you I wanted to go snorkeling and you were like, do what now?
Do what? Yeah.
You said, we don't snorkel.
I promise we talk about cruising.
And I said, yes, we do.
Alicia has a question.
Absolutely, darling.
She says, sailing on Discovery Princess in July to Alaska. However, this is my first time sailing on DP.
Discovery. Okay.
If I'm assigned to a deck that I don't prefer, can I do an upgrade or will they offer me an upgrade?
Okay. Upgrades are tricky because they only offer upgrades if they have the cabins available or the suites available that are higher than what you are in. So some cruises may be completely sold out, so you won't even get offered an upgrade, which is usually what happens to us, unfortunately, because I always be looking for the upgrade. But if they do have an upgrade, expect it to not come until about 60 days prior to your cruise, sometimes up until like 45 days prior to your cruise. And that is purely because of availability of what they have in stock, and they are able to see what they got and what they don't got and what they can offer you as far as profitability for them. Oh, my head got turned around. Thank you, Dad.
I mean, it was still cool, you know?
So they may offer it depending if they have the cabins available. And when they offer it, they may. The thing with upgrades is, or bidding on upgrades, is that it is purely like an auction. So you either have to bid high enough to get the bid, to get the upgrade, and just be, because it's, if you get outbid, you will lose out. So just make sure that you bid high enough. But yeah,
Don't be like me and bid
he
like
bid the bare minimum.
$10 over the.
Terry will bid.
He's gonna get an upgrade.
Terry bids the bare minimum. Talking about, oh, we ain't get it.
Man, I just have this thing. If I'm already paid.
Oh, dang.
I ain't trying to go too much farther over just for another room.
Oh, dang.
As of the email hitting me, I'm already paid for the cruise. I'm on the ship. I'm in a cabin.
You are, but you could be in a better cabin.
That we ain't even going to see because we going to be out exploring the ship.
Can you tell that this is a thing that we go through all the time? And especially if it's a cabin that we pay like nothing for, if we get a free cabin or we get a cabin where we only had to pay taxes and fees, I am like, let's bid on the upgrade what we would have been paying for the cabin. Because then we can get the suite that we want.
I like how she's saying all of this. And then that normally winds up coming to, hey, Terry.
Babe, are we bidding?
Are we bidding? And I'm like, I have one job. We really don't. I'm leaving it alone. I understand that if you've been married as long as you have these struggles and
Terry says,
trials and
we
tribulations.
already own the ship, Adrian. That's usually the answer I get. We already own the ship.
Auntie Elaine says, I like traveling in December because leaving the cold and going to someplace warm. Most of my travel is during cold weather. I love the heat.
Same. Who else is a heat lover?
Kiana says, bottoms up, bottoms up. Carla says, we need to have both moms on the sip. Brother Dale says, mark me down for one. Y'all know my size. Big. Tell nephew I'm a bit stylish.
Oh,
Say
my gosh. Thank you, you guys.
Your mom coming in from St. Paul saying it's a different hot.
It's a different hot in Louisiana.
Dale says, Addy, we going to have to bring y'all to Texas. Texas is just like Georgia. It's just not as green. And then Damien and Quanda says, it's not that hot. And
Child. Thank you, Q.
Are you saying we're not real? Oh,
no, you
shots
real.
Fired.
You
shots
real.
Fired.
I just don't ever.
Sarita says, Addy, Texas is real and definitely hot. Oh, you done made them people mad.
Okay, let me break this down.
Oh no, I'm gonna let you take all this.
Yes, let me break it down. Mm-hmm. Okay, so back in the day, you remember when Kara was in high school and she would have these full-on debates with her friends, right? And remember, just acknowledge me that you remember these conversations. Okay, so our daughter used to get into full-on debates with her classmates and with her friends over how certain states were not real. One of those states was North Dakota. You don't remember this?
Barely.
Where she was like, North Dakota is not real. Not Kansas, Arkansas is not real.
Barely.
Because she was says, who have you ever met from those places?
TJ says, sorry if it's been asked already, but can you text with the basic internet on Virgin? Yes.
Yes.
Yes. You could do quite a bit.
Quite a bit.
With the basic internet.
Yeah.
That Virgin has.
You could do everything but stream.
Yeah.
Yeah. With Virgin's internet, you can do everything but stream like music and stream YouTube. But everything else is fair game.
It depends on the social media platform you're using, but basic is good enough to get you
Instagram,
moving around,
emails, Facebook. Because I don't usually upgrade, so
basic will be fine.
Basic is pretty decent. I can do some work, but not all work. So yeah, you're good with basic. But if you got to do like phone calls and Skyping and Zoom meetings and stuff, you definitely need to upgrade.
Yeah. All right, so we've had close to almost 300 people hanging out with us on this Sunday, but we only got 182 thumbs up. That is the doorbell that we keep talking about. So if you're still hanging out with us and you haven't hit the thumbs up, we would really appreciate it. It just shows other people that, hey, this might be something of interest that we might want to check out. And we would really love that.
Hit that thumbs up.
So thank you. And for the close to almost 300 people that have joined us today,
y'all just wanted to see us.
Thank you for being up in here. I promise we talk about cruise content.
And if you
Charlie's World says, what's up, y'all? Just coming in, but so good to see y'all. What's good? Bridget Yelder says Mobile, Alabama is the home of Mardi Gras.
It is.
And she is absolutely correct, man. Give it up to Bridget Yelder.
We just have not ever done. Have you're from Alabama. Have you ever been to the Mobile?
Yes, I have.
Mardi Gras?
Multiple times.
Is it better than New Orleans? Or Biloxi? Laissez le bon temps rouler. I've never been to a Mobile Mardi Gras. Got quite a few friends that were from Mobile.
New Orleans is always going to have
a special place.
The crown for Mardi Gras celebrations. There are a lot of crews that come out of the New Orleans area. Now, there are a lot of crews in the Mobile area as well.
Crews, he means as KREWS, like the crew, the people that do the parades. Yes.
Because you've got a good friend and who's like the queen of the crew.
Nikki.
Like,
shout out to you, Nikki. We love you.
Like forever.
Old
like,
Sting's sister. Sting.
All over. But you're going to hear more people talk about going to Mardi Gras in New Orleans than you're going to hear Mobile, Alabama.
Absolutely.
That's
just hands down.
Yeah. Christina says, oh, it's hot over here. When you go west, it's a dry heat, 120 degrees, 0% humidity. Wouldn't change it for a thing. Stay by the pool. You'll be all right.
I mean, I want to go. I would love to visit Arizona. and New Mexico. Because
we need to plan like a trip to Houston.
We need a trip
do like
to
a little
Houston.
quick little weekend meetup so we can get all the info from people that live in different areas of Houston so we can have my investigation.
Because we need to truly investigate
furthered.
if we are going to consider this as a place to.
And then do the same thing one weekend in Tampa so we can meet up with people that actually live there, that follow us. And we can talk and get the real, whether you're a realtor, you just live there, from both locations. And then we come back and we put it together, and then we go ahead and make a decision. If we don't do that, then we go on to Costa Rica or Belize or somewhere like that.
Or both.
Yeah.
Okay,
especially when you can live in Costa Rica for $24,000 a year.
But to visit, I don't know when we're going to complete this, because we always said we wanted to visit all 50 states. So one day we will be we said this long time ago.
I know, but it's just like you just went screw it.
I know, because I was saying I want to visit to Arizona, because that is where Christina is from. It's one day we do want to visit Arizona, and one day we do want to visit New Mexico, because we are big, huge Breaking Bad fans.
I can get down with Arizona.
We are huge Breaking Bad fans, and we would love to visit Albuquerque.
Crystal B says, regarding cruise addiction, I totally agree. When I'm not on a cruise, I'm binge watching cruise YouTube videos.
Oh, totally. Totally.
Edward Mallard says, yes, that's true, Terry. I do a lot of 3-day cruises, and people ask me, don't you get sick of going to the Bahamas? And I tell them, don't have to get off the ship. And yes, that's 2 people at $1,100 per room.
Okay. Whew. I was going to say, that's a great deal.
2 Traveling Capricorn says, the Havana Suite on Carnival Horizon. Happy Sunday sip. What's going on?
We have never done Havana. Remember, we almost did the Havana Suite on the Celebration.
Oh yeah, we haven't done one of those yet either.
But we've been piqued by the Havana cabins on Carnival ever since they first premiered on like the Horizon, like eons ago, where we thought that was really cool that they had the little the hammock chair and the little cabana. We have been interested in doing a Havana Suite for a very long time. We got to get back. We got to get back to our roots.
Back to Carnival.
We got to get back to our roots.
And people are like, y'all don't
do Carnival.
Y'all don't do Carnival. Y'all too bougie to do Carnival.
We absolutely love
who y'all think y'all talking
Carnival. That's our most cruised cruise line, next to Virgin, right?
Yeah.
Actually, Carnival beat out Virgin, right? No.
We've
recently.
We've done one more sailing more than we've done Carnival.
Wow.
And for years, that was...
Carnival's been our OG.
Yeah.
And it was Carnival, and then Virgin just got in there, but it was next to Carnival, it was MSC. We were always... Those are our OGs.
That part.
Love Carnival.
Toilet says, want to know, here you go. Princess is not playing with me. I already booked a 10-day and a free cabana suite for January 26th. They just keep sending me deals. Also got an offer to do the Star, but dates just don't work.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Toilet, are yours casino deals like one of those? Because, oh my gosh, y'all need to teach a girl. Are y'all table games or y'all slots? Let me know.
It's always slots. You're not going to get
I know,
as many points doing table games. That's hard to.
So, you know me. I will be sitting at the slot machine playing a game on my phone.
Amen.
I will be so bored just sitting there.
Give me my man, Mr. Fu.
I will be sitting at the slot with my phone.
Give me some drums and my man,
doing
Mr.
this thing
Fu,
here.
and I'm good.
I'll be sitting
just
there
leave me there. Come
doing
back.
this.
Check on me in a couple of hours.
Because I will get so bored sitting at a slot machine. So that's why I prefer to play the table games. I love blackjack and I love roulette because our friend Monique got me on this roulette.
Yeah, let's see. Yes, we've done. Carnival is now our second cruise line. We've done more versions than Carnival. That means we've been cruising a long time. And then
MSC is at 10.
Is down there. It'd be nice for them to break out like your top 10.
Like the actual ship?
In this app. Yeah. But still,
that is so cool.
Yeah, we've been out here.
Tell them what you're doing. What you were doing.
Yeah.
Give Emma her coins.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Emma Cruises, man. If you guys aren't familiar with her, she's like top 5 in this space.
Oh, I know.
And she has partnered up with a company called the Cruise Mapper and the Cruise Globe, and you can literally go in and put in all of the cruises that you've sailed.
Yep.
and then they will create.
They can't see that part.
What part? Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me see. They will go in and I'm sorry, guys, since Addy got me doing extra work.
Just scooch it over, Tom. There you go.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah. So you can go in and then you can, once you add whatever sailing you've been, what they will basically do is go online and check the actual GPS navigational charts from the actual cruise ship and the cruise line. And then they will literally plot out the route that you took during your particular sailing. So for the 21st of this year on Resilient, this is the exact route that we took. So you can go and you can share that with other people, or you can print it out and have it turned
Look
into
how many times we've been to San
into
Juan.
a map. Yeah,
That's so funny.
It's pretty crazy. But you literally go in and just add your ship's information, and they go out and find it. I think anything past 2015 is up for grabs, and you'll see like here anything
Data being
2015
checked.
below.
No
They're checking the data
available.
because they didn't have the GPS data from the ships then. But anything 2015 and to present, you'll literally be able to find all those routes. And then you can literally go and see the exact route that you took on any cruise at any given time on any given ship.
Across the world.
I think that's kind of cool to be
It
able
is
to
cool.
map out.
And shouts
see
out to Emma, because if there
where
was a
you've been.
cruise that is like especially memorable to you, like our anniversary cruise or something like that,
This is where I want to go.
or
next.
if there's
Right
somewhere that was especially important to you, or a cruise that just meant a lot to you, you can order that as a map and have that framed and have it in your house. I think that's such a cool idea.
Robert Wilt says, I'm going on the Carnival for Rennes on Thursday out of Long Beach, going to
Nice.
Mexico for 4 days. Have you been on that ship, and any recommendations?
We have not been on the Firenze, but we have been on its sister ship, the Venezia. On the Venezia, and it's a wonderful ship. Enjoy the pool. Hope you have wonderful days. Going out of Mexico, expect it to be warmer as you get further away from Long Beach and colder as you come back. The winds are going to pick up as you are coming back to California, so expect turbulent seas coming back.
But I absolutely love the West Coast.
Absolutely love any of the West Coast
Absolutely love the West
itineraries. We absolutely love it. Ooh, you should tell them about our group cruise.
Huh?
The group cruise.
Oh, you really trying to make me work right now.
Yes, because I told you it's like Minority Report, y'all. He got so many different windows open. There we go. Tell him about Hollywood. Why are you huffing and puffing?
So Addy is talking about our upcoming group cruise that's going to be happening in 2026. It's the Addy and Terry Hollywood Sunsets and Mexican Horizons group cruise, April 26th through May 3rd on Virgin's brand new Brilliant Lady, which will only have a few sailings under her belt by that time.
I know.
It is one of our favorite itineraries. We've been waiting to get back on this side of the world forever.
long
And now
time.
we get a chance to do it and see some of Mexico's hottest spots, the Virgin Way. So it's a 7-night round trip sailing out of Los Angeles. And of course, we're going to some of our favorite ports. We're going to be going to Cabo San Lucas. So if you've always wanted to go to Cabo, it's going to be
See
an
the arches.
excellent time to go hang out there. We're going to Mazatlan, Mexico. I could move there tomorrow. This is literally on our hit list if we were going to ever expat out of the country.
It is.
Mazatlan is on our list.
Like,
and of course, you've
no
got
lie.
Puerto Vallarta as well. So we would love for you guys to come out and join us. This is available. All you got to do is go to addyandterry.com and then go to the Come With Us section right here, and you'll see all of our upcoming cruises between now and 20.
Boom.
All right,
There
let's
you
see.
go.
Your mom says, thanks for the bourbon tasting.
Oh.
I loved it. Yes, I taught your mom how to properly drink bourbon.
And she enjoyed it.
Travel We See says Drew Barrymore is not the most hip person I would have picked to expand in the USA.
I mean, I agree,
That
but but they needed someone young and hip and she got the new TV show.
Dad Life with V says this drink is good and already posted to my page now.
It's
time
gone.
for my Lalo tequila shot.
Oh, good deal.
There you go, my man.
Oh my.
Carla says hit the thumbs up button, everybody. Thank you. Claude says the first meal is free.
Oh, for Celebration Key.
James says, I'm sorry if we just now getting to you. He says it's midnight here in Norway. Time to bed now, but always a pleasure to see your Sunday sip every time I can.
Oh
Shout
my
out
gosh, thank
to
you,
James Fernandez for watching and hanging out with us on the Sunday sip from
Norway.
a whole different part of the world.
That is
Norway.
so cool. Thank you. Thank you.
And if you think that cruising doesn't open you up to new experiences, new horizons, new places, and new people,
my
then I
gosh.
do not know what to tell you.
Because what? Norway? I can't wait to go there.
That part. Maybe 26. Shout out to Sig. What's good? She says, oh, wow, sitting here working and didn't get a notification for the live. Well, I'm here. We hear that a lot from a lot of people, that the notifications just don't get out for whatever reason or another.
I don't know why.
But every Sunday.
We heal.
We here at 5 o'clock. If we ain't here, then we ain't here. But pretty much every Sunday we here at 5 o'clock. Sensational laughing. Towns PhD, what's good? Says, I asked Janelle, are we doing the tequila shots like real sippers or are we posing? Broke out that good stuff you can't buy in America. Still busting that. Shout out to my man Daryl, man. Gotta give my man Daryl some props, y'all.
Yes, we are doing real shots.
My man Daryl always coming through, boy. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh my goodness.
Tracy says, I missed it. What was the problem with MSC?
Oh, they've had issues in the past years.
Oh, yeah. That was just general conversation about like food and them trying to fit into the American market. Not that there's been anything that has happened like in the last couple of weeks or anything like that.
Yeah. We still love them.
King Tolliver says, question, what do you think about Christine Kennedy leaving Lucasfilm? It's about time.
That's a you.
I
didn't even know what you were talking about at first.
Hopefully we'll start seeing either what we've all wanted to see coming out of various franchises in the future, or it's going to take a minute. I need one good project to come out of that camp before I can say it was a good or a bad thing. But
so all the
Lucasfilm just hasn't been the same in years.
So
and that's for all my Star.
I was about to say, if you don't know what Terry is talking about,
and people that live in that universe.
So is she not responsible for like Ahsoka and
not
all this?
No more?
No, I'm saying, but she was the reason why we got Ahsoka.
Man, that could be a long, drawn out
conversation.
Mind.
I was about to say, because we liked Ahsoka.
Travel We See says, look like they're putting new places on the island that look pretty delicious from what I've seen. The proof of the pudding is in the tasting, because I'm not impressed by any free cruise island food. I agree with you on that, Travel.
I agree with you, except, well, technically it's not free.
That part.
Because I was going to say the pizza and the food at Hideaway Beach on Coco Cay.
Yeah.
It's included, but it's not technically free because you got to pay to get to the Hideaway Beach.
Yeah, well, that part.
But it's so good.
Travel We See says the promenade, so they have conch fritters, and I'm assuming you can use your voucher for that.
Yeah.
Okay. Gina's World says, good idea, Terry. Guys, burger kiosk would be awesome.
It would be.
Travel with John Spate says, Terry's on to something. Guys, burger should be on Celebration Key with exclusive burgers you can only get on the island, like the fish sandwich and coconut shrimp at Hideaway at Coco Key. Travel We See says, the promotion I see has conch fritters. I'm assuming that's one of the voucher items. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Lou McMillan says, Guy's Burger is great.
Love me a Guy's Burger. I could go for
Auntie
one
Elaine
like right
says,
now.
hey, guys, please hit that thumbs up button. Thank you. Carla says she's celebrating 25 months of membership. 8 more, and A&T have to do another shot.
Right now it's at 4. We need 4 more for one last shot.
Oh, we good, man. Sensational says one of those Facebook carnival groups mentioned the duck exchange.
Ah, okay. I would say it's probably more of a duck exchange on Carnival. I haven't seen it on any other cruise line.
No. Travel We See says, I hope no songs like Coco. That's kind of lame.
Lovely day.
Carla G says 25 LMAO. You said 8. Have another one. Sip, sip, sip. Thank you again, Dad's Life with V, for your super chat. He says already posted to his page, by the way.
Nice.
Harry's
that's
switching
Harry.
back to my normal account now.
Okay.
Oh, okay, now that makes sense, man.
Now it makes sense. Okay.
That's what's up.
Need 8 more super chats. Now it's 4.
Sensational says, I've been buying ducks in preparation for Mardi Gras in November.
I bought, when we went on Wonder, it was like a 50 pack.
Yeah, it was a lot.
It was a lot. It was, and because I didn't want everybody seeing me going out and actually like hiding ducks, and I wasn't trying to stay up till like 2 a.m. to go hide ducks. I literally just took like a handful with me every time we went to the cabin. I would take a handful with me in my bag, or take a handful with me and just hide them as we went out and about throughout the day. I did a gradual hiding of duckies.
Yeah. Q says, Carla, congrats on 25 months.
I mean, thank you so much for your support.
Valencio says you're supposed
to
email the pic to the person that hid it, or I've seen people take pics and rehide the duck.
Yes. That did happen with my ducks. They would take a picture and tag us in it, and it goes to the Ducky Facebook group.
Yeah. Let's see.
Or the Ducky Instagram group, because there's several.
Yep, toilet, that's right. Gracefully, Miss JC.
Oh, yeah, that's what I said.
Says,
No
scandal. Not that I've heard. Teresa says, I heard at Celebration Keys, if you buy the drink package, it will not count against
It does
your
not.
15 drink limit.
It is a
ship.
completely different drink package. Completely different drink package.
Shout out to Harry for celebrating 20 months with us, man. We appreciate you, bro.
Almost 2 years. That's awesome.
Cheryl says, question, is food and drink free on Bimini Beach Club?
The food is free. The drinks are not. Drinks are counted toward your bar tab, but if you find a bartender that you see on the ship that recognizes you, you may get hooked up. There's that. And they are freer pourers on Bimini than they are on the ship. Have you noticed? Have you come?
Elaine says, how about that ship that was caught in the storm and was listing on the side?
Oh my God! What?
Don't know about that one. Travel We See says Bimini Beach Club, the bar tab can be used there.
You use your bar tab.
Q Creation says, at Christina, spill the tea or sip the tea, LOL, Sunday sip the tea.
Okay, I'm guessing these are t-shirts.
Yeah. Travel We See says the food is free, but honestly, it's not that good aside from the rum cake.
That part. I personally can't eat a lot of the food at Bimini because they put coconut in just about everything, and I'm allergic to actual coconut flakes. So I prefer to eat on the ship versus at Bimini. But those ribs, if you are in Rockstar and you get the ribs, they are delicioso.
Yeah. Linda says this is an excellent precursor to the St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, God. Y'all just look forward to Terry's Irish toast.
Tanya says, wait, I just joined. Is Terry taking shots for every super chat? No, not everyone.
Every super chat. We have a goal for every 10 super chats, we do a shot. Yeah. So we are 4 away.
Gracefully, Miss JC says, the Holiday Inn Express is good. Across the street from the cruise port was close and clean.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Want to know, here you go, says, anyone booked on Star of the Seas? Royal has those comp offers out right now.
Gosh.
Yeah, let us know down in the comment
Are you
below.
going on Star? Are you guys intrigued by Star because of Icon?
Claude says Intercontinental.
I love the Intercontinental.
Kisa says in Miami, Yotel Pad and a little cheaper Yotel Miami. Shout out to Yotel.
Oh, we haven't stayed in a Yotel, but I've heard about it. Yeah, I've heard about it though.
Claude says sold. Gracefully, Miss JC says, oh, that's Miami, but then Holiday Inn at Port Canaveral is for sleep. Team Terry for the hotels.
So you need a bar and a restaurant too.
Christina says bar, restaurant, pool are all the must. Room service is highly preferred.
We hardly ever order room service, so I don't think it's not a plus for me.
Carla says, at Grace, I usually do Holiday Inn, but whatever you do, don't eat from the breakfast buffet. I was sick for days on Virgin. Brother Dale says Intercontinental is the joint.
Yes.
I love it, but hate Miami's 18% sales tax.
Oh,
now,
yeah.
that part I could do away with. But speaking of Miami, save you a little money.
A little coin.
If you don't mind going out a little earlier, take advantage of the hours between 3 and 7.
Mm-hmm.
Between 3 and 7, most of your restaurants are going to not have that sales tax. it's going to be cheaper for the same thing you're going to get after 7 o'clock. So if you don't mind going out a little early, find those spots that you want to go check out, get the good drinks, get the good food and all that without the sales tax and the higher prices between 3 o'clock and 7 o'clock in Miami is the time to do it.
Most restaurants and bars will have some type of happy hour. Yeah.
Carla G says she's playing the violin for my PTO time. It's all good. I love you, Carla. I love you. Cheryl says, question, Terry, are you doing the rum walk on our cruise? Also, are there a lot of places to shop at that port? Do they accept card or cash?
Oh, for your cruise that you're doing, you're solo.
Oh, that's right. Cheryl's going to be on there with me.
Yeah.
Am I doing the rum walk? You mean the grog walk?
No.
What rum walk?
You might need to investigate. I don't think we've ever heard of anything called the rum walk.
Are you talking about the grog walk?
Or is it an excursion called rum walk?
Or did I miss something? Let me know, Cheryl, because if there is a rum walk, I'm definitely in for that. But you know what? I've not done Virgin's grog walk, and I think it might be interesting.
It is fun
to do. I mean, I'm there for a week, and I got to figure out stuff to do. Because you know me, I'll either be hanging in the room or find a spot with a book and a computer. And
Terry gonna sit in the room, so please don't let him just sit in the room, Cheryl.
Yeah, so if you're selling Virgin March 28th and you're gonna be on board, come holler at your boy. We can have a drink, we can have a conversation, all that stuff. I'm just gonna be chilling,
port is
sleeping.
Puerto Plata
in the hammock.
You get the whole hammock to yourself.
That part.
So. The port is Puerto Plata, so because you're going to Dominican Republic, so you will have lots of places in the port in Taino Bay to shop. And yes, they do accept card or cash. But if you want to go like downtown or anything like that, it's a short taxi ride away. And yes, they all accept card or cash. Cash being U.S. or euros, because they do take euros there too. But yeah, they take money.
Yeah, I hope to be a lot smaller before I get there.
I mean,
Sarita Shepherd, what's up, Sarita? Welcome to the Sunday Sip. She says Lennox Hotel Miami Beach is bougie and nice.
Oh,
definitely would stay there again.
Have we?
I don't know.
I don't know if
we need to add that to the list.
The Lennox Hotel.
Bridget Yelder says the ship is definitely old in Mobile.
Okay, see, yeah, then we would never. Terry's limit for Carnival is Horizon or newer.
Carm this says transatlantic to Barcelona is going to be great. Enjoy.
When I tell y'all, I am so
Claude
excited.
says it's for my birthday cruise.
Wonderful.
Gracefully, Miss JC says, thanks, Carla, for that info regarding breakfast. We checked out early and did not do breakfast. So glad. Sensational says, I did that 7-day on Jubilee, and now I'm ready to go. I want to do a 2-year at some point in May.
Do 2 a year.
Oh, do a 2 a year. Okay. In May and in November.
Oh, that'd be wonderful. That was how we started out. We would do our
Tracy. Thank you. You're gonna drop some dollars for Tracy.
We would do our main cruise would be our family cruise, and that was generally in the summer. And then it actually moved to Thanksgiving because when the kids went to college, that turned out to be the best time for them to be able to go anywhere. And then when we switched to the family cruise in November, we started doing our cruise in February, March for our anniversary. And then that's when it started the 2 a year. And then once I started teaching, then that's when we went to the 3 or 4 year. Cause I was like, I don't want to sit in the house.
Sensational says there were 40 of us and it was a blast. Withdrawals.
Oh man.
Miss O in the house. She says, I can't wait to meet and cruise with you guys. I know a time will be had. Signed, Miss O.
Oh, absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely.
That's normally how it goes down.
That's usually how it goes.
That's normally how it goes down. Carla says, and if you get along with them and hang out at Coco K, it's a whole vibe.
A whole vibe.
Thanks for the endorsement, Carla. We love you.
Thank you,
Anna Q
Carla.
says, we definitely snorkel and we dive too.
Thank you.
Carlene says definitely snorkel, dive. You see them people in the submarine, Anna.
See? You sound like Terry, Carlene. Do you know how hard it was for me to get Terry to go anywhere near water after those people did the submarine thing?
Carlene says she's a bare minimum bidder too. That BMB. Bare minimum bidders. Unite. Let's see.
I don't think
Travel
my
We See
thing
says
is
went
updating.
snorkeling a few hours in Boca Chica. Always have my own gear. That's what's up.
We have our own gear, but I always just use. I don't ever pack it.
Q says I bid the bare minimum, then I put it in the Lord's hands. I guess the Lord don't want me to have that cabin.
See, I can't do. If I know I want it, I gotta bid for it. I'm not a bare minimum.
Corey says from the reviews I've watched, it appears that you get more in the yacht club, but the food is better on Virgin. Facts. So the better room and in-room bar makes for a comparable yet different experience. 1,000% Corey. Shout out to Corey, man.
But you get the same. You get an in-room bar. It's the little mini bottles in yacht club, but they're replaced. You get the mini bottles. You don't get like the full-on bar experience like you do in Rockstar. But the mini bottles do get replaced in yacht club. And then you get all the drinks at the lounge.
I was already team MSC.
I think.
Carlene says MSC took my minimum bid on Friday, and I was mad. Ooh.
Why were you mad?
Sensational says Texas summers are brutal, but I love the cold as I'm from Kansas. We be on fire down here.
See, Kansas.
In Texas all summer long and beyond. Brother Daryl says Texas is a sundown state. If you ain't in Dallas or Houston or San Antonio, be in before the street light comes on.
Oh Lord, no! I can't do that.
Alicia says, Addy, check your email, please, ma'am.
I will. I'm gonna get back to you, darling. I just don't work as much as I used to on the weekends, darling.
Dana says I did
But I got you.
Wi-Fi calling on Virgin's internet.
Oh, really?
Shout out to Foodies checking in.
Hey, Foodie.
What's up, Foodie? Homer Simpson, what's good? Okay.
Not Homer
Candace
Simpson.
Rogers says, glad to see the representation.
Thank you.
Brother Town says, I've cruised out of Mobile and can confirm it ain't what you want.
It ain't what you want.
Take that how y'all want it.
Oh, guys. It's not what you want. It's not what you want.
Yeah, let Mobile be Mobile. Bridget says New Orleans is for adults. We're talking about
Mardi
places
Gras.
for Mardi Gras. Jeanette Churchill says, off topic, but you're from Alabama. Terry, is Montgomery a good place to relocate to? Oh, okay. Let me be 100% honest with you. It depends on why you're stopping in Montgomery. If you are military, which I would probably think you're Air Force, so you got either Maxwell or Gunner. I will say that today's Montgomery is not the same as when I used to live there full time. You have some growth and you do have some activities, especially in the downtown area. One of the things that I really enjoy seeing is all the African-American culture museums that we have in Montgomery now, from the Rosa Parks Museum to the Civil Rights Museum to, I can't remember the exact name of it, but we have quite a few beautiful facilities. As far as shopping, you're going to have, probably what you'd find everywhere else. And then the other plus to being in Montgomery would be you're an hour away from Birmingham, which is now the second largest city behind Huntsville. Birmingham used to be our largest city in Alabama. And then you're 2 hours away from downtown Atlanta. So you still have access to bigger and better things. But I would say if you are military, if you have a family, certain areas of Montgomery are better than others. And I think you'll be okay.
I liked Montgomery when we were there.
Yeah, if that makes sense.
If you have a small family, the house market for starter homes is great. I remember that.
Sensational says DFW area in Texas.
Dallas Fort Worth.
Cheryl says Mobile, Mardi Gras is more family oriented. I've taken the kids a few times. You would be correct at that.
Yes.
Carla says I love the weather in Burbank last weekend. It was hot but comfortable. Then it was cool at night.
I love that.
Q says Janetta Hill. LOL. No, I've been here for 11 years and trying to move to Florida.
So everything that Terry said, no.
Hey, I was trying to give the answer like if you're already on your way there and you have no choice, this is what it is. But
Q said, no.
I wouldn't go back. And I grew up
We
there,
almost went back.
but I wouldn't do it now. That's just for me, personal reasons.
But yeah.
Yeah. Just like I'm ready to move from where I am now.
True.
Yeah. Something different. But
Yes.
Yeah.
We're ready for the next chapter.
Damn, Q. As Donaldson says, what was that last shot? The last shot was
Don Fulano.
Don Fulano Reposado.
Where'd you put the bottle?
We talked about it on one of the sips in the past. If you are a fan of Casa Azul, which is the pretty bottle with the bell,
Up there?
if you want a real tequila, a real Reposado that's even better than Don Fulano would be it. Casa Azul is just a pretty bottle. It's overpriced. You're paying for the
Mahente, the Mahente that we drank before. Mm-hmm. That tasted better than the Don Fulano to me, though.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Anna Q says, I lived in Phoenix, but don't go there.
Don't go in there in the summer. Yeah. If we do ever go to Phoenix, I want it. It's purely for the spas. I want to go see the Red Rocks, and I want to go to the spa.
Okay. Oh Lord, we've been on here for a minute. It's time to go.
Yeah, it's time to go. I'm hungry.
Constance D says, question, I'm looking at Virgin for May and saw a Virgin Celebration cruise. What's the difference between a celebration cruise and a regular one?
Oh, look at that. That's an actual good question. Okay, good question. Good question.
Yeah, I saw that too. So
Okay,
you're gonna school me too?
Okay, so a celebration cruise is different from a regular Virgin cruise in that they plan and do different events on the ship. Kind of like when they do the eat and drink festival or the comedy festival that they do. The celebration cruise is going to be like a party, so to speak, to celebrate different things on board Virgin. So sometimes Sir Richard Branson will actually be on board for those sailings. The last one had Boy George as the DJ on board. So you'll have special appearances from certain guests, and it's just basically a giant party. So sometimes you'll get stuff on board that you won't normally get on a regular Virgin voyage.
Boy, you was hyped to explain that.
Because it's a good question.
It's a very good question.
Yeah.
And I was actually looking
And
at
they only do 3 a year.
doing another sailing. I think the first one coming up is in April.
Yeah, they only do 3 celebration sailings.
Because I was looking at doing that.
Yeah. So
I may still do that just to see.
And if you're ever curious about the Eat and Drink Festival or the Comedy Festival, do look them up because they will have special guests. Like the Comedy Festival, I know has special comedians that they fly in just for those sailings. The Eat and Drink Festival features different drinks and different food menus throughout the cruise or throughout the month of July? So yeah, we love the Eat and Drink Festival.
Williams World 325 says, hello family, enjoying the chat over a hot bowl of Maryland crab soup. Ooh, that sounds good. Welcome to the sip, Williams World. Toilet says yes, casino slots. Carla says dancing drums.
See,
yes.
she heard you
Kiana
say
says,
Mr.
Addy,
Food.
I'm with you. I was in Vegas straight sleeping at the slot machine. Can't do that.
How do y'all play the slots
Lily
for so long?
STH says, Toilet, we were on the Sun Princess at the same time. I received the offer for the Star as well. Did they offer you a crazy onboard credit?
Ooh, I love
Pen
a
Pet
crazy
says,
onboard
I
credit.
got a $290 for a 7-day cruise on Celebration. I am a roulette player. I don't do slots.
Okay. See, I don't have to do the slots.
Toilet says, yes, my slot player offers are $1,000 and $1,500.
Is that for onboard credit?
Oh. Okay.
Jesus Lord.
Edward says, Terry, one of my friend's daughter done 3 free on Royal and Celebrity last year and on a free Utopia cruise right now because she do a lot of shots on the ship and at Hard Rock.
Wow.
Charlie's World says, I love a casino and most deaf on a ship. I've gotten a few free cruise offers from Carnival because of it, and I can def pay off doing 2 things I love.
Absolutely.
That's
Absolutely.
what's up. Want to know who you go says ATVs in Cabo were awesome.
We'll have to do that next time. Because
Trace-
last time we went to Cabo, we went to the beach. We did the arches.
Tracy says she loved the Mexican Riviera. Great trip. Janelle says, Addy, can I go ahead and transfer our Greek cruise to the Hollywood Nights?
Absolutely.
Hit me up 27 says, guys, burger joint should be on all cruise lines.
Like not even just Carnival, but all cruise lines.
Walter Saunders says, should Carnival build some type of private area on the West Coast?
Ooh, I don't think they've even investigated that.
Cree says, hi, I used to love Guy's Burgers, but now Shaq's Chicken is my fave on Carnival.
He's talking about all this talk about Guy's Burgers, but when we were on Carnival on Celebration, that is all Terry ate was Shaq's Chicken.
Amen. Shout out to Cree.
That was
Brother
all he
Town
ate.
says 19 days from the Carnival Jubilee to complete the big 3.
Oh, fun.
Dana says, I got married on Carnival. Can we say PTSD? I think it's virgin from now on for me. Shout out to Dana, man. Come on through with that virgin. She says, Virgin's food has been unmatched so far for me. I've done Carnival and Royal, and Bimini Beach has Wi-Fi for free, too.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Dana. She knows
Absolutely.
what it is. Christina says, we were talking about spilling the tea from a conversation earlier.
Yes.
Harry says, as a native of New Orleans, Mardi Gras is ours. We've colonized it and commercialized it to the upteen power, man. Shout out to Harry for coming in and spreading the
Harry
knowledge.
said, okay, it may have started in Mobile, but it is ours.
Travel with John Spate says, doing a side-by-side on the Mardi Gras, then getting on the first sailing of the Star of the Seas.
Ooh, that'll be fun.
Thank you, Extreme Vex and Vondessa, for your super chats.
That would be fun.
We really appreciate both of you for supporting the channel. Let me go ahead and drop some dollars for Vondessa and Extreme Vex. Tracy Hembry in the house saying, hey, what's good? Brother Streety says, have y'all been to Fatty Crab in Dora, Florida, near Miami Airport? If not, they have a Saturday brunch from noon to 4, all you can eat, $39. If not, try it. It's slamming and lit.
Heard.
Writing it down right now, because no, we have not done that.
What? $39 all you can eat for Saturday brunch?
Oh, yeah, we got to try that.
Hell yeah.
Carla says maybe she means rum runners.
No,
tasting.
she explained it later. You got to get to it.
Charlie's World says, Terry hella excited about that hammock to himself. Addy, you be hogging the bed too?
Both. But see, we have a king size bed here at home. So when we go on cruises and we get the pseudo king / queen bed,
It's a struggle.
it's a struggle.
Cheryl says, yeah, Terry, it's an excursion called the Rum Tasting Tour. It is 3 hours long and it costs $50.
Well, that's not bad.
Okay, Cheryl, I'm gonna go look when we get off so I can find it.
That is not bad at all.
That's in Dominican. The Rum Tasting Tour, 3 hours long and it costs $50. Okay, I'm gonna go look. I might join you on that. D says, okay, I will be on the Carnival Magic in 5 days. Is it true that you have to dress for the steakhouse? Our dinner plan is at 5:30. Do you have to dress if you still don't have your luggage?
Dress as far as no shorts and a button up or a polo shirt. It doesn't have to be super fancy.
Yeah, just no pool or beach attire.
Yeah, that's what we mean by dress.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah.
And you should be good.
You should be good. It's not super fancy or formal.
Nah. Just no, for the guys, no open toe shoes, no shorts, unless they're like, golf shorts or something like that and a polo. Yeah.
Women, you can wear a regular dress.
Yeah. Edward says, Terry, it was the Crown Princess on a 14-day cruise in Australia. Water out the pool, dishes flying everywhere, and passengers holding on.
What?
Oh, wow. Anna Q says, the background laughter says it all about the relocation. Harry says, damn, y'all done took me out. 2 shots and 2 of those king things, and I'm out of here.
Oh, you had 2. I could actually go for another one. But we did 3 shots and 1 king thing.
Say it, Addy.
Laissez le bon temps rouler.
Brother Harry, let the good times roll, man. Charlie's World says, Addy and Terry, y'all need to make sure y'all go visit Sedona when y'all go to Arizona.
That's where I want to go. We want to go to Sedona and we want to go to Phoenix.
Kiana says Virgin needs to get Cat Williams for Comedy Celebration. That would be fire.
Oh, Lord, they would charge out the ass for that, though.
I was about to say, I don't know how much that ticket would
They
cost.
would charge outrageous for that.
CB Chanel says, hey, good people, can you share info on what a Virgin Fire and Sunset soirees is like? Thank you, Corey.
Oh, we've done that one several times. That is technically the shortest itinerary that you can do with Virgin. It's the 4-night itinerary, which they just actually took our advice and changed it. So it's usually, the Fire and Sunset is usually Key West, Florida, and Bimini, Bahamas. And now they have it where they do Fire and Sunset in Nassau. So
and Bimini,
you
Bahamas.
go to
it's
Nassau.
Not all the time, though.
Yeah, it's a Nassau and Bimini. So they took our advice and they're switching it up. So you have to look for it. But it's actually one of the better I like it. It's an in and out.
Yeah.
It's a quick taste of what Virgin Voyages is, because you get everything that's Virgin Voyages in the shortest itinerary. If you've never been to Key West, think. Would you explain Key West?
Key West is actually dope. You can find a couple of things to get into in Key West.
Yes, it's beach, it's drinks, it's like Memphis Beale Street and New Orleans Bourbon Street.
Yeah,
all rolled
there
in.
You go. There you go, Addy.
All rolled into one on a beach location. And then you got Bimini, so you get at least 1 or 2 sea days, or you get at least 1 sea day. Yeah, you get at least 1 sea day, and then you get Key West, and then you get the Bimini. So it's a great.
It's a good introduction to Virgin.
To Virgin.
Give you plenty of time. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Christina says, if you go to Sedona, make sure you do the Pink Jeep tour.
Pink
And
Jeep?
Kiana says, yes, they would, but just to say I laughed my brain away on a Virgin cruise with Cat, worth it. And with that, we have come to the end of the Sunday Sip. We thank everybody for hanging out with us. But before we go, we just want to remind everybody about different places where you can find us and hang out with us. Of course, if you want to find out about all or any of our upcoming trips, addyandterry.com is where it's at. We've got a couple of things coming up. You've got your Sisterhood at Sea that's coming up in Greece in the summer. That's going to kick off in June. The following month, we're going to Cuba, to Havana. This will be a land-based trip, not a cruise.
Not a cruise.
We have a few spots left on both of these, not many. If it's something that you want to knock off your bucket list, either Greece or Havana, we would invite you to come with us. Then we're chilling until October when we do our group cruise on the Norwegian Aqua. If you are a veteran or a spouse or a dependent, we are going back on Virgin for Veterans Day weekend. We're going to the Dominican, all vets. We would love to have you guys join us for that. And then, of course, in 2026, in April, we're doing the Western Caribbean, leaving out of Los Angeles on Virgin for their Hollywood sunsets and Mexican horizons. And then, ladies, you guys are going to Tahiti next summer, 2026. Luxury style.
So excited.
On board the Windstar Star Breeze. And we would also love to have you come join us over in our Facebook community, Addy and Terry Cruises and Cocktails. This is basically just your space to talk everything
so
cruising.
Funny in this community.
And cocktails. That part. So hopefully, that helps.
Yes.
We enjoyed hanging out with y'all this week. Glad to have each and every one of you here. The numbers keep growing every week. We like that. Big things on the horizon. Probably by this summer, you won't even recognize the channel.
Hopefully. Not quite.
And the sip. We've got big things. I'm so excited about.
We're so excited for the channel. Excited for our members. Excited for
so much, man.
All the things.
I just need 1,000 members. 1,000.
Are you one of the 1,000?
Yeah. We're gonna see if we can hit 1,000 members.
The ride or dies.
1,000 members. I think we can do that.
Yes.
Yeah. Just members. 1,000.
Thank you guys.
Have a great week.
Time to order some
If you're
food.
going to New Orleans, be safe. Enjoy all the things. If not,
why are they going to? Oh, for Mardi Gras.
Mardi Gras.
I'm like, why are they going?
Enjoy all the things. And we're going to go check out the Oscars and see who got snubbed and what's going on, because that's her thing.
Dying right now.
Until then, man, love y'all. Have a great week.